are suicidal say shit that they don't mean. And you just walked up and, on a whim. It's like the person that jumps off the bridge and then realizes as soon as they jump off, oh, I didn't want to do this. And you're like, too bad.
Yeah, that's dirty.
Commit.
They only realize halfway down.
And it was here that you saw that All Dead and Ghost Mom were both up in the window watching. It was here that Sir Nicholas decided to take the body of Frank and try to bring him inside, as all of the doors and windows seemed to be boarded and sealed by dimensional magic. He slammed on the door multiple times, saying, "Open the door, bitch," and stuff like that, trying to allow access of the dead man to go inside the house. To his surprise, lifting up Frank found a simple white rose. He plucked the flower and laid the body against the house, dropped the flower in his lap, and I think you gave them the finger walking away?
Yes, I did.
Mm-hmm.
I did. Because I was trying to do something nice and they were just being assholes.
They wouldn't open the door for the husband either. Like,
he had already been in the house. He was dead.
He was already there, and then they were like, "Oh, he left? Fuck that guy."
It was here that Gromit decided to steer the new caravan that the goblins had rode on, and Mixo decided to clean out the caravan that they came in because there was rotten birds and other roadkill animals spilled in the back of it to ensure that the pigs stayed calm on the inside. After cleaning it, Mixo decided that he did not want to be in the same caravan as that murderous hobo Gertie, and then Evan decided to be the rider for their original caravan, and it was both Todd and Gertrude in the back of a caravan with Anthrax together. And as you guys decided to trot out east towards where's my map? It's not Dewire. It's Brigsenberg. Yep. You guys went east out to Brigsenberg. Gertie and Todd had a conversation in the back of it about if it was the right thing to do to kill that guy, and Gertie stuck to her guns and did not budge one little bit.
Yeah.
You guys came up to the Hills Crescent over and saw that the town's doors were wide open, but there seemed to be this weird fog emitting inside of the city. Parking your guys' horses on the outside of town, you guys decided to go in, weapons drawn, ready for anything. It was strange that the town was so quiet and and all the windows and doors were boarded up. It was here that the fog started getting to a few of you, and I think it was Gertie was the first one to fail the con save.
Yeah.
And it was this irritation, this almost scratch under your skin, that you got irritated at just about everything. Anything that anybody said towards you, it made your blood almost boil and want you to grit your teeth. It was suddenly before a villager crossed around the corner with a pitchfork saying, "Hey, you guys want to fight?" and decided to charge before he was blasted with a firebolt and left dead in the street.
Again, literally asking for it. Like,
Evan, wondering what's going on, wanted to see if his parents were okay. He went straight towards his house and knocked on the doors to find out that his father and thankfully his sister seemed to be fine inside the household. They told him about the fog and how it's been making people crazy, and that's why they will not open the door. They said that the explosion of by the mine, and ever since this fog has happened, and people who inhale it for too long seem to go crazy. Now, as you guys went to go towards the mine and the exploded warehouse, a couple more villagers jumped out and decided they wanted to fight. It was here that Sir Nicholas and Gromit both started to get afflicted by the haze, and they became a bit more irrational as well. Both Evan and Todd were not stricken by the haze here yet, but they saw their three friends lunge onto two 2 farmers and straight out kill them again.
I'm
Look,
scared.
they
you
need
guys.
to stop picking fights.
It is here that you guys are coming up towards a large building with no doors on either side of it, with blown open walls, and you can see that there's a table flipped on the inside, and the giant drilling machine has also been damaged. And to the east of that, you can see that there's a cavern that leads to darkness. But there was 3 farmers that you could see, one with a lantern in front of him, guiding 2 others behind him into the mine. And that's where we ended the session.
I have a quick question before we start.
Sure.
Did we get a short rest on the way over?
On the way over, yes.
Oh, give me one quick second, because I did not roll any hit die.
Also, Dick Wizard is not a subclass.
I do.
Are you sure?
No.
Pretty sure that was in the PHB.
They started with that? Nice.
Yeah, that's an OG rule for sure.
I gained 12 HP. I'm up to 23. Yeah, boy.
As well.
I'm pretty sure having levels in Dick Wizard can only be a positive thing.
I mean, would a Sangromancer be a dick wizard because they use blood magic?
I mean, if you squint, if you squint
Went
it
really
hard,
hard?
just blood bend it. It's fine.
Died.
They won't know the difference.
That's bad.
Alex, does from our point of view, does the fog appear to be emitting from the mine, or is it just like too condensed where we can't tell?
Round.
It's not thick. It's just like it's this light fog that almost sits like chest level, and it just kind of like goes up and down, and the fog kind of just you guys go through it, and it's just a little bit cool. It's not too cold, but it's cool. It doesn't seem that it emits from the mine, but it also doesn't look like it stops there. It doesn't seem like there's a flow coming out of it, but it doesn't seem like it stops there either.
Okay. In the warehouse that was exploded, we checked that out yet?
You have not. You came just up to the building, and that's where we ended the session.
Okay. Well, if you guys can hold yourselves together, maybe we could try and figure out what's going on.
Unlikely, but I appreciate your advice.
I'm gonna walk up to the warehouse and see if I can. Is there any windows that are at my level to where I can peer into?
Evan, roll me an investigation check. This is a warehouse with a broadened open space, especially for the drill machine to come in and out of. It was made for very easy access in and out of the warehouse.
Well, that's not the best You said investigation?
Yes.
Well, I rolled a nat 4, but I got a +7, so an 11.
That's not bad. You come in here and you can see that the work table that you found your friend Scooter was working on, you can see that right in the center of it is blasted in half, as if there's this giant scorching circle. You can see that in the wood is these scorch marks of radiant flashing outwards, and it's almost burnt the table. There's shrapnel and shards of corium up into the ceiling of this place. You can see that there is clothing that you saw your friend Scooter last wearing burned onto the side of the warehouse as well. You can even see the large drilling machine is knocked over, and part of it is wrecked, unusable at this point. It's strange, but you can see even one of his shoes are missing. You can see one shoe was left behind, but finding the shoe leads to a trail of footprints that lead back out of the building, east,
So, like,
towards the mine.
his clothes are on the wall?
Some parts of it.
Oh, okay.
Like
Oh.
little, like if you ripped parts off, like as if a
Gotcha.
blast happened.
Okay, so scraps, like shreds of it. Okay.
Mhm.
Well, at least I guess he's not dead, but that's not like Scooter to just leave.
I'll also say that you
Corium.
found 5 shards of corium. 5. Hold on. I gotta get the right size. Hold on.
It's,
5 of the.
I believe you said
the smallest one.
He said shards. Shards are big boys.
5. No, shards aren't that big. A chip to a stone. Stone to a chunk. Shard. Yeah, I'll give you 5 shards. That's fine.
Okay.
See, you just gotta negotiate your way up.
Yeah. It's like you negotiate with God to make reality your own.
that's called being a cleric,
Or a warlock.
and you can only do that once a week.
Hey, if you do enough of what your patron wants as a warlock, you'd do the same thing.
I mean, you still get fucked over.
I'm gonna go ahead and see if I can look over the footprints. Is there any blood? Like, is the Scooter wounded?
You can see that
I mean, obviously he survived an explosion.
Yeah, you can see that it's strange, but you can tell it's his footprints because there's one that's clearly socketed into a shoe, and one is that of a sock footprint.
Aw, he's got wet sock.
No, I'm saying he's walking in
And-
shoe and sock.
Yeah. Wet sock is the worst feeling.
Especially when you got one shoe, because it's like the rest of your body's like, if only I had 2 shoes, then this would be awesome.
By the way, Gertie, you're not feeling remorseful or saddened. You are itching with a type of anger
Oh, okay, cool.
by the hazy.
I'm
ailment.
looking over and I'm feeling saddened that my friend, as annoying as he is, Scooter, blew himself up. But he walked away, at least. But into the mine, like, we're not old Mundrick. We have people that can help him. Survive wounds.
Well, it's possible somebody attacked him. Like 3 nutters who attacked us. Rest the souls.
Sir
After
Nicholas, you also,
picking the
Sir
shards
Nicholas,
of
you
corium
also
off
have
the
this
roof,
ailment.
I
Yeah.
put him in the bag. And, well, are you guys okay with going into the mines, seeing where all this leads?
Yeah, let's go fuck up whoever did this. Let's go.
For once, as much as I hate to, I agree with Gertie. Let's go stab this fucker in the face.
Fair. All right, just don't stab Scooter.
Can't hear you,
means no
Connor.
harm.
Sorry, man.
Oh,
Now?
Yep.
don't stab Scooter.
Okay, so something mixed up. 1 second.
Yeah, Scooter. I'll point. it out
I
when it comes up.
misunderstood. I thought it was the Scooter that was responsible for this.
No, his name is
My
Scooter,
bad.
and he might be responsible for this explosion, but I don't think he's responsible for this haze. Yeah. Corium explosion. It's very unlike him to just
That better?
walk away from money on the roof. Okay. Well, to the mines then.
It's here that Gromit, I
Yeah.
need you to give me a perception check.
Okay.
Oh no.
What's my good? Oh no. Angry Gromit. Yeah, it's not good. It's a 7.
Maybe it's this nonsense of not moving and them talking and you just waiting eagerly by the sideline here. But it's this faint sound. This sound that a new friend.
Huh?
The small oinking sound coming from the mine to the east.
He's down there. He's down there. But from the east, or does it come from the mine?
The mine is to the east.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, yes.
It's almost like the faint echoing sound, the chambers of it echoing off of the mine's walls.
Oh God, we're walking into the mouth of madness. You know, if we find Cthulhu, it all makes sense.
What's a
And
Cthulhu?
Pogo.
You'll learn about him one day.
That's ominous.
Why did you say that?
Oh, I don't know. Anyway,
And it was really Pogo all along.
It was Pogo all along.
Pogo did this.
Pogo and done this.
Pogo's a
How can a
good,
pig do all this?
Pogo's a good pig.
Then why is the end game boss?
I don't know. We haven't met him yet. What do you think this is? Chrono Trigger?
Okay, so as you guys enter into the mines, you can see that the fog goes higher up into the ceilings. As you can see that you have to go more deeper into the mine. It's where it was on flat ground, it kind of just settled, and where all the wind could kind of keep it at bay. It rises, but it's still visible. Everything's still, you can see through everything. It doesn't ignite. It's not gas. Stuff like that. But as you
How
enter,
luminous is the cave? Like, do we need torches or dark vision?
you can see that, you can see like going in, it's lightly illuminated by torches on the sides of the walls. And you can see that there's like these little like lanterns that hang that could have been run on a system of corium and energy throughout the lines here and all the way throughout the cavern.
Okay.
So it is lit.
The torches that are lit. Can I tell about how long ago they might have been lit?
They may be burnt halfway down, but
Okay.
it's more of these lanterns that run on your guys' system of corium that really helps illuminate this place and keep it going.
I'm really just trying to gauge as to how soon, like, how far away the person that lit it might be if they were ahead of us.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, as you guys come into this first cavern here, you can see that it's a very wide berthed room, and you can see that there's a couple of tables with what seems to be a few provisions. But you can see that there's a chamber that leads to the north. You can see that it looks more like burrowed out, and it's like a Evan, you knew that was the way that your dad used to tell you that you would go straight down there to get deeper into the mine. And he always told you the stories of how like when they needed to rescue somebody back out, there was like a medical pack, there was medical packs, and there's food and shelter and stuff like that at the beginning of the cavern. It was like once you went in, it was all or nothing.
Mm. And we're not in the medical room now, are we?
You are not. There is a hallway to the east and there is a hallway to the west, and they both look like they fork off as well.
Is the haze even in here?
Yes, it is everywhere.
Good God.
Is it thicker here?
No, it is not thicker, and it does not disrupt any vision.
Okay. Well, look around. Is there any lit torches on any other ways, or beyond? Like
The
I'm
most
looking for lit torches out of the place, like something that just evidence like someone else took that path.
you can see that there are footprints going, of course, into the deeper parts of the mine. It's not a place that usually gets dusted because it is like a mining place. A lot of dirt and rubble and dust get moved around. But you can give me another investigation check to find a certain set of feet.
Mm-hmm.
That's 8.
8. It is hard to tell in between the all of the dirty footsteps and the mud that gets trekked through the direction that your friend Scooter may have gone.
Great. Gertie wants to look for any other footprints or signs of, like, the villain that he may have been running from. Claw marks in the walls, other footprints, anything like that.
There's lots of sets of footprints,
Okay.
but no claw marks.
I just look around and say, well, if my friend was wounded from that explosion, I'm pretty sure the closest thing would probably be the med supplies not too far from here. I think we could try and check that out. But I don't think we should split up.
Don't split the party.
What the fucking party?
And then I'm going to just lead the way to try and get to like the little med station to see if scooters stop there.
Okay, you head to the west, and you can find yourself finding an area that has food, shelter, scraplings, some beds, and you can see that there's a table with a chair that's left there. And you can see that there's rolls of bandages, and there's almost like a medic table. You can see that there's vials, and you can see that there's other things to help people get packed up and cleaned up and healing their wounds.
Was it like, is it used? Like it's out? Like it's been
Some of it's
shuffled
new.
about?
Some of it's used. Some of it's new.
Any blood leading to a particular area of the room?
No, this is a very empty room other than supplies.
So that's
No.
what makes me think he was running from something. If he had just gotten injured in an explosion that he caused, yeah, he'd run for the med bay. Something was chasing him.
Well, Gertie, if you're right, I can only hope that it was something that he was able to handle on his own.
Can you tell if any supplies are missing?
Well, some of it's out and used, so someone's been here. But I can't really discern as to who or when. But obviously he's not here now. So I can't tell if the trail is hot or cold.
Do you know if this is the only entrance to the mine?
Yes.
It is.
So if we didn't pass him on our way in, he must have gone deeper.
You said that there was 2 hallways on the way, like in the chamber that we were just in before we got to the med bay.
Yes.
Do I know where those hallways lead to, or do I not know yet?
One goes to like a room with more like bedding, like a place for people to take like a nice long sleep.
Mm-hmm.
And this is more of like a medical care area.
Okay, so like one of the hallways that we were talking about, because of the 2, is the med area. Because you said that there's like a hallway leading to the mine. Yeah, I'm having a hard time understanding exactly what the room.
It's
Okay.
hard to see. Kind
All
of.
right, and we are where? Where your finger is?
No, the finger's hiding something. Think maybe we should go towards that room?
Oh, okay.
Something packs?
Well,
Needle
so
packs?
in other words,
Oh,
From what I
medic
see
packs.
there,
Yeah, medic
there
packs.
was like
Metapacks.
5.
Okay.
There's 5 paths from the room that we entered when we first got here.
I said
Okay.
I said it forked. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you did say that, and now I understand what you mean. Okay, well, let's check the other room that was on this fork then. Might
Yeah.
as well check them all before we go deeper in the mine.
You're not going to take anything from this room? Great. Okay. So you go to check another.
Gertie grabs a full med kit and tosses it to him,
You
saying
grab.
for when we find him.
Okay. You can grab a full healer's kit. And you can grab 4 small healing potions.
Sweet.
And 2
Nice.
regular healing potions. Or 4 lesser and 2 regular.
I toss them over to him. And just say for when we find him.
Okay, so I'll hold on to the 4 lesser and the 2 regular for now.
And the healing kit?
Yeah, I'll take it all, and because I mean, I'm kind of the pseudo healer here.
Okay.
No, sort of, not really.
You guys go to another room, and you can see that there's a bunch of beds laid around. And it seems like it's a comfortable place for those who are maybe like in between a shift, or even a place for small talk to happen. You can see that there is a table left out with playing cards, with a game that's left unfinished. You can see that there's a few jars of jam, bread, and toast that are left out, as if a meal was being made at some point, but abandoned.
I'm just gonna walk up and just touch the toast with my bare hands and see if
It's just cold.
it's like
See if it's
just
warm.
super cold. Yeah.
Just cold.
Okay. All right. So more or less just unused supply, like bedding. Okay. Then you're much.
Is the
I'm gonna
toast
go-
moldy or super, super dry? Like, are we talking?
Very dry. Hard. Hard.
Okay.
Not
so,
hours, like a while
So
ago.
this could have happened weeks. So this could have happened anywhere from a couple of days ago to like a week ago.
Yes.
Gotcha.
Well, I don't think we were. Well, I don't think I've been away from town for more than a couple days. So couldn't have been too long ago that something crazy went down. I mean, to be fair, the explosion happened right as I was leaving, so
Well, it
that was
depends
the case.
on. I mean, how often were you in this area of the mine? Of the
By
tunnel?
myself, never really.
Yeah.
I knew of it.
I mean, if it's something, a haze is creeping, it's something that moves slowly to not draw attention to itself. So this could have been happening while you were here.
Well, let's just maybe pick up the pace so we don't stay here longer than we need to.
Let's go.
And then I'm going to go across the hall to the other fork and check out those two rooms.
Okay. One is labeled equipment, and the other is named clothing. Which one would you like to go to?
Equipment.
Okay. You go into the equipment section, and you can see that there is it is here that is full of mining equipment. You can see that there's a full miner's kit with pickaxes, shovels, and other arrangements to move out rocks and material out of the way. And you can see that there is also a 60-foot grappling hook.
Ooh, I want to take the grappling hook. If someone else is good with it, because I'm probably going to be shitty with it.
Well, I'm sure Gromit here could probably throw it pretty accurately. He's pretty good
Give
at
me that
javelin.
shit!
I entrust this to you. I'm sure if anyone can get use out of it, it's
I
going to
just
be you.
grab it.
Gromit, give me a intimidation check.
Oh, give me that shit!
Like the one shitty kid at the Christmas party.
Oh my
Like,
god. Hold on. That was an 18.
Oh!
Plus 8.
Fearful that he's going to bite my fingers off. I hand him the grappling hook and say, "It's all yours, buddy." All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bringing it.
Enjoy. Put somebody's eye out with that. Just no one in the party, please.
I would take a few steps back from him while he's swinging this thing around and be like, whoa, okay.
Yeah.
Oh my god, he's got a cowboy hat and a grappling hook.
you motherfucker.
Cowboy hat
Who's
with a
powerful.
pirate hat on it.
Yeah, so Connor, write down that you have a 60-foot grappling hook.
It's important.
His power only grows.
Yep, so there's
I'm gonna pull out my all-purpose tool and just confirm
You
that it
underestimate
can turn
my
into
power.
a pickaxe. What I need it to for the miner's kit. Otherwise, I'm not gonna take the kit.
You want to see if your Swiss Army knife can be used as a pickaxe?
Yes.
Sure.
That's a stretch.
No, I mean it's a magical tool that turns into
Yeah.
whatever artisan tool that I need.
Yep.
Okay.
So I'm like Does this turn into a
But
pickaxe?
after being around spike balls and
Is
pickaxes,
that considered an artisan's tool?
That could work.
I like to imagine like it's just a big stick and you're like pulling things out of it.
No, it's a Swiss Army knife.
I just like to believe.
Oh, it's a
like,
little pickaxe.
no, I like to believe you press like a button and it just like
There's, like-
go gadget pickaxe.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, boom, I have a flipping pickaxe. Or
It just stays
Nope.
as the same handle, but the object comes out the top.
yeah, like something like that.
Okay. I'm down. I'm down.
Awesome.
You guys spent a lot of money on it, so that's fine. It can be go gadget Swiss Army knife. Okay.
All right, fair. Other than that, just mining supplies, basic mundane items, right?
Yes.
The scavenger in me wants to take it all, but I don't have the capability to carry it. so
But you don't have Tensor's floating disc.
Nope. Nor do I have a portable hole
Neither do I.
or a backup holding. Well, another day maybe. It'll work out.
And then there's the one last room if you guys would like to go there. The one
Yes.
labeled clothes.
Clothing.
Let's go for it.
Okay, as you guys go into the other room, you can see that there's it's almost like a large dressing room, and you can see that there's a lot of overalls. You can see that a lot of them have torns and rips, and a lot of them have like these stains on them. But you can see that there's lots of overalls that fit all shapes and sizes of peoples and creatures and all kinds. If you guys would like a set there, you can see that there's also a long row of helmets with what seemed to be like a flashlight equipped on the top of it.
Ooh. You know what? I will take it because, just because. That's just something I really actually don't need.
Everybody
I-
likes flashlight.
I will take one because I need to add to my hat collection.
Okay.
I will
That's
take
a
one
valid
and
hat.
give it to Gertie because I don't believe Gertie has dark vision.
So now I'm wearing a cowboy hat with a tricorn on.
With a miner's hat.
You're just getting a tactical hat collection.
With a just for whatever scenario Gromit gets into.
Right.
Yeah, that's how I'm going to get out of things.
It's all,
We'll find out.
it's all scenario based.
Yep.
We're gonna run into a cowboy, pirate, safety officer,
An OSHA officer?
a pirate cowboy OSHA officer.
Buddy.
I
And
just like
he's like, "What in tarnation is this? This ain't up to code.
Yeah.
all I like
We're
to,
about to kill all you."
all I like to think is the hats are just going to be used as disguise kits, and the whole disguise
Yeah,
is just a new
exactly.
hat.
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah.
You
I'm not.
don't have Gromit, you also have Sheriff Gromit.
You're-
And then you have Captain Gromit. And then you have Foreman Gromit.
Oh, man. Yeah, oh, it's so much better knowing that I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
And there's also like heavy sets of work boots as well. If anybody would also like to grab any of those, it's just kind of, it doesn't change anything about your equipment. It's just kind of
Are they like big ones?
Are they stylish?
Would they fit Froggy?
there. I said there is clothing for all shapes and all.
Are
sizes.
they heavy?
Yes. Then, yeah, are they heavy?
You
That
can,
is a problem.
You can
Like,
make them-
are we talking like a steel toe boot here,
Like a
or
steel
just
toe
like
boot.
a stiff leather working boot?
like a steel toe boot. It's heavy like enough
Heavy
That's not
duty.
gonna
to
be.
not be a shoe.
I want to
Okay.
take some of these just to throw at people.
You got it. You got steel shoes.
Imagine
If I throw at people, you mean
like gloves.
give me ammo?
I go and I'm just did you get disappeared just to keep just in case? I got an idea.
You're gonna
Got
take
the
some.
helmet? No, I'm gonna ask Big So to keep me a pair.
Alright, I will also keep you a pair.
Yes. I have a plan, just in case.
Oh, Gromit, there will also, because it's all sorts of clothing, there's also working gloves.
Nice.
Are they better than my regular gloves? Like the leather gloves I got?
You can, well, those are kind of just like out and about, you're not poisoning people gloves, right? That's what you kind of wanted before. These are like, you could grab rocks and stuff.
So you're wearing nitrile gloves.
Okay, I'm getting a costume together.
These are
Yeah.
gloves.
You might as well grab them.
So you want to
So
grab
I'm
some?
gonna pick up 3 pairs of steel boots. It doesn't matter what size. They're literally just ammunition.
Okay. Do you also want to, so Gromit, do you also want to grab a set of overalls to complete the package?
Might as well.
All right.
Yes, I love overalls.
So,
I don't.
well, as you guys complete.
I mean, I actually like them when they're used for work. I just find it weird when people use it just shits and people.
You know, Gromit, when we were back at your hometown, I don't remember seeing too many other grungs wearing any clothes. Except for like that one chap that was wearing something that looked like it was supposed to be ceremonial or something.
Going out here, I gotta spread my base.
Okay.
Whatever can help us. I want to learn. I got helmets. I can learn about PPE. Maybe less grunts will die in cave construction if I get these stacked up.
You're a pioneer.
Damn fucking right. I was found my pig.
Pogo? What would Pogo be doing down here? That was like lost long in the woods, like way
I
back.
don't know, but I heard her. It hurt.
Are you sure you hit a pig? Are you sure you hit a pig? I mean, why would a pig be down here?
Her face, that's I don't know.
We went in a giant hole and we found a shitload of pigs.
How many pigs do you know?
That's true.
I
That's true. There were a lot of pigs on the ground there, so maybe it just went home.
But you heard a pig here.
Yeah. Yes.
Do you think they're connected somehow? Or
No.
is the
There's
haze
really-
getting the best of you?
The what?
Is it the haze getting the best of you?
I don't think so. Do you think the haze getting the best of me?
It might be.
And I start just curling the grappling hook while wearing 3 hats.
Well,
Yeah, the haze is definitely getting to him. We gotta hurry up.
we might as well not wait around. Let's go deeper in the mine then. if
Which is
everyone else
perfect
ready.
timing because you guys come all the way back out to the main area. I'd like you all to give me
What did Todd say? Did I hear that?
a Constitution saving throw.
You didn't hear anything?
Oh, that went away.
A 23.
Shit.
16.
Okay, this one's better.
10.
I
You know
got
what?
a 21.
Who needs help with theirs? Because I learned a strat.
Great being.
What did Gertie get? Sorry?
I haven't said yet. I said Gertie's fine with being angry. So like whether she gets in or gets out, like doesn't matter. So use that on somebody else.
Okay. So here's the strat. I'm gonna try to punch Todd.
What?
What the fuck?
Why?
And hear me out and give myself disadvantage with silvery barbs and give advantage to Evan.
Hey,
Yeah,
lock.
because Evan rolled a 10.
I rolled an 11.
So I'm gonna try to punch Todd.
Okay.
Give myself disadvantage with silvery barbs to give advantage on Evan's save to Evan.
You have to succeed first before you can cast the spell.
Oh.
I mean, considering my...
So 15 plus
Look, the 15 already hits.
Yeah. Then I give myself disadvantage.
Okay, so then roll your disadvantage.
So does a 15 hit? Because I rolled a 19?
Oh shit!
So roll your punch in the face damage.
I don't get a dice for it. He just takes two damage. Unfortunately, I don't have D6s or D8s or anything.
So then
I'm not a punchy build. I'm a grapply build.
So you spend one,
One first level spell slot to do this trick.
and now Evan, you get to re-roll.
Okay, well that works. 22.
Okay, and
Nice.
Gertie, what did you get?
An 11.
Okay, Gertie, you're the last one to fail. That what did Todd get?
A 16.
Okay, you passed as well. So Gertie, the irritation seems to like blur your vision a little bit at times. Sometimes it seems like these people around you seem to be not allies for a moment, and it almost seems like it's like you want to fight them, but then you keep it calm, and then it comes back. But then you keep it calm, and you kind of seem to keep it at bay, but still like that gritting your teeth, you get very easily flustered and frustrated, is like right there.
So she's hangry.
Very
He's
hangry.
like senile.
Having no flashback.
This isn't some kind of disease, is it?
What are you trying to say? You think I'm sick again? You gonna take me over by the lake and just let me die again?
No, it'd probably be a woodshed out here.
We got plenty of woodsheds.
You die by the lake.
Woodshed.
Oh, we like
But
help
no,
the fuck out of you,
that has
lady.
nothing to do with that. Just, I might, if it was a contagion or a disease or something like that, I might be able to help. But I don't know if it would work.
I'm fine. Let's just focus, okay? Let's just focus on the task at hand.
Let's go down
I'm
the
just
mine.
thinking, do you think because
What?
some mushrooms can kill you, but are there other mushrooms that might be able to make people angry, and they hit like a giant angry mushroom?
A giant angry mushroom would be scary. Why would a mushroom be giant enough to be angry?
I don't know.
And do something.
I mean, why would the mushroom be cognizant enough to be angry? I've never met a cognizant
I'm not saying
mushroom.
mushroom is angry. I'm just saying that spores and whatever it makes might make people angry.
Oh,
You know,
I see what he's saying. He might like this might be some kind of spore effect. I don't know.
if I did meet a cognizant mushroom, I think I'd name it Stool, though.
Such
But I would know because I'm not affected by any of
Oh,
this stuff.
toadstool. I get it because it's a mushroom. Oh, clever. Well,
He gets it.
I get it.
let's continue on down the mine before we get even
I don't
more.
like you, but I get it.
Okay, as you guys continue into the mine here, you guys go deeper. As you can see that these are the tunnels that begin to be almost dug out by that drilling machine. You can see that it keeps going and it keeps going, and you can see where there was parts in the walls where people used pickaxes, and you can see where like some parts are caved out more than others, as if, Evan, you would have known that people here were desperate to find corium within the earth because it led to a big pocket amount of money. The drilling comes to another room, and it comes to another opening, and it's here where you can see the three people with lanterns, and at the other end of the room you can see that they're trying to fiddle with two carts, mine carts, that lead deeper into the tunnels. You can see that
I'm
they're
gonna take
holding...
the one on the left.
You can just... Oh?
Let me get the
We beat the game.
let me get the foreman costume on.
What happened? Did I just drop out?
You dropped.
Oh.
Yeah. It wasn't us.
Okay. Yeah, you guys can see 3 people with lanterns at the other side of the room, and you can see that they're working with 2 mine carts that lead into other passages, and you can see that they're all trying to tinker with something there. You guys enter the room. What would you guys like to do?
I put the foreman uniform on.
Okay, Gromit,
Here's some fruits.
do you have?
I'm gonna lean over to Evan and point out the one on the left and just go, in case he fucks up, I'm taking the one on the left. I'm prepared to cast a firebolt.
Do you think we could talk to these guys?
I'm hoping.
I'm already putting on all the stuff. Like, hold my hats.
I'll take his hats.
Yeah.
I'll take care of his hats.
Okay, Gromit,
I gotta try some.
are you going with anything in hand?
I'll keep the daggers on. 2 daggers.
Okay, so you're going with those in hand?
No, they'll be at my sides.
Oh, okay, but are you going with anything in hand?
Is there anything I should have in hand?
I'm just asking you.
A pickaxe. Complete it with a pickaxe.
Yeah, go pickaxe.
Got it. So
Quickly.
now I will consider it a disguise kit. Because if it was just like, yeah, I look like a foreman, but I'm wielding weapons, it's like
Yeah. No, I can just keep them
I
behind
get
me.
it.
So I put the work gloves on and put everything on.
Okay, you guys are sending Gromit into the room alone?
No, I'm gonna follow him right behind him.
Gertie's ready to whoop some ass.
So you're all
I'm
just
just gonna pretend like these people are probably stupid enough to fall for the fact that a grung is an employee at this area. Sure.
I'm gonna sneak up behind them, ready to attack.
okay.
And Gromit, you be the voice of this one. You tell them what's up.
Is there anything? How does the mind work? Is there anything I should say specifically?
Well,
You're the
just try to
foreman.
find out what they're doing. Just
just
issue orders to just tell them to tell you what they're doing.
Okay.
Okay, Gromit, as you begin to walk up towards these three humanoid creatures that are holding the lanterns here, you approach them and you can see that they're working on some kind of gears and some kind of mechanism that allows the carts to go forward and backwards. As you can almost see one of them trying to jab a screwdriver into it to almost foil it from not working. Just around the corner of his shoulder, one of them turns to you and it's just like, hey, you didn't come in with us. Who are you? What are you doing here?
Hey, why don't you call for PPN? This is a class 3 environment. We're reflectives.
They both look at each other. They go, this light is reflective. It reflects off the walls.
No, you need to be in class 3. I want to see your fucking cards right now. Are you part of the union?
We don't have a contract. We just drill.
I didn't say a contract. I said union. This is a union job, you know?
It is?
You're doing great.
Keep going. You got that.
Okay, so none of you have mining concern training. But
So what are they even doing here?
I'm gonna step
what
in
are you
and
doing here? Like, do you pay union dues or not? It's not
What
for
do you mean?
guys.
What the hell do you mean? Like what we're doing here? Like, why are you coming in and trying to shut the system down, man?
No, are you okay? So you don't know? Are you a third-party contractor?
No, you don't know, man. Maybe I'm a fourth-party contractor.
That doesn't matter. Who is contracted to you? Listen, okay,
We're just from the.
okay.
Listen, we're just trying to shut this shit down, man.
Who are you working for? Are you a contractor? Who is it? Like you must be contracted then.
They'll just kind of like start looking at each other and they're just like, they turn back to you.
Look, you're not in the proper PPE at all. Like, you're not reflective. Yes, if you did know, then you would have taken the,
Hey, do you want to help make sure that everything works before it becomes a bigger problem?
That's not my question. Who are you working for right now? Because then I have to go up to upper class,
Right.
which is, you
Yeah.
know, if you're an OC.
Right. Listen, if you just hop in that cart there, we'll just pull the lever and see if it works.
Why don't you just pull the lever and see if it works?
No,
Like, say if you do that, then I have to tell someone if it doesn't work, right?
Yeah, no problem. Just hop in and we'll find out if it does. It needs to, it needs to have some weight behind it to let it slide.
And put some rocks in it.
Well, no.
But you know what? I don't know if there's actually workers down there. What if you kill someone down there? It's kind of mean.
I guess you'd have to go find out. How about you hop in the cart and we'll give it a try.
You know, you're obviously trying to harm an OSHA inspector, and that is very much illegal.
Gertie cracks her knuckles.
They turn around and see the rest of you, and they're just like, "Hey, you didn't
Well,
say that
alright,
you had a fleet of inspectors."
Oh, we're not inspectors. He's the inspector.
I'm the lawyer.
Enforcers.
Where
You
is
also brought a lawyer. What are you, some kind of snitches?
Where is bodyguards?
Bodyguard.
We're the company that you work for.
Look, do you understand how
So
many
you
violations
realize-
are
so
happening
what-
here?
Yeah.
Wait, you know,
So what company do you work for?
we work
Because
for a chest flask, which Evan, you would remember as the dwarf man the mayor who uses the drilling machine.
Okay.
And did our chest flask send you down here without any proper PPE?
Well,
You're not wearing any hazards.
He went.
You don't have a mask.
He's already
Not
down.
a single one of you has an N95 on. That's serious health code breach.
no proper third party.
Well, we're not
Like,
drilling.
even if it's down here. What?
We're not drilling anymore because the machine's not working. And
It doesn't matter. You're on the property. You have to be in Class 3 PPE at all times. What's wrong with you?
So what are you
Also,
guys
where's
doing
the
down here?
representative? You don't have a representative for the company?
no,
Where's
Atchest
the
is
representative?
he's down there in the mine, and we're just making sure that the ship works.
That doesn't matter to him. You need someone to be coordinating with you.
If the drills aren't working, what are you doing down
Like,
here?
if you don't have access, so you don't know, if you go farther down there, do you know where you're going?
You can see that they're getting like pretty temperamented, and they're all kind of like looking back and forth at each other, and they're just like,
Todd's just listing off violations.
So if you don't know where you're going, so if you don't know where you're going down there, you need a representative of the company to be with you because they will know where you're going. If you don't, that's
but we're not going. But we're not going any further. Atchest went down there.
It does not matter.
Atchest went down there?
Yeah,
When? How long ago?
a while ago.
So write it down.
And
Atchest
you
down
didn't-
there.
Hours?
So Atchest passed you and he didn't say anything?
No.
Well, there we go. That's just complicit right there.
Is he lying? Does this guy look like he's lying?
No. He seems like he's pretty legit on telling the truth about that, at least.
Huh.
Okay, but
When did all this hay stuff start?
I don't know, man. I'm here to just make sure it works.
the haze.
No, the carts.
For who?
So when did you get here?
For you.
Was the haze here before?
I'm here to make sure it works for you. For you guys to
Why?
go down. Yeah, just hop in the carts. And you can see that the carts aren't big enough to take all of you. You can see that each cart can take about 3 people each.
Offering an unsafe number of riders per cart.
How many carts
I
are
don't
there?
even.
2.
I walk up to Todd and I just have like a piece of and I have a piece of cardboard and it's kind of just like scribbled. I'm like, you have the same stuff, right?
Yep. I think just comparing notes. Like, did you see any seatbelts on those carts? Because I sure didn't.
No, it's a miner's cart, man. You just gotta keep your shit inside.
Oh, so you just keep your shit. That's another one right there.
You know what this
No,
is?
no warning
Yeah,
labels on
they
these
would.
charts. I don't see any hazard tape on them.
No, it got
How
worn
far
off.
does the cart go? How far does the cart go?
You see that it has rails that it goes down so far that your vision can't keep up with how deep it goes into the mine.
Another question. Why did this fog start? 'Cause last time I was here for an inspection, this
Doesn't
was
know.
here.
You can see like they're getting really temperamented, and they're like, "What fog, man? You're not liking it here? There's something you not like?"
No, I'm asking, was the fog was not here when I came here? Was it here when you got here?
Yeah, that's why we came down here.
Okay, when that start then?
Achest
What was
wanted
your
to
plan?
go in, and he said
what
he
I
wanted.
asked.
He said he wanted
When
to listen.
did it start?
He said he wanted
Like,
to
what
listen.
day did you get here? When were you here when the fog was here?
Achest said he wanted to follow the sound of the fog, man. So we let him.
You're not at.
Now their supervisor is on drugs on site. This just keeps getting worse.
Were you guys
What?
gonna go down on your own as well? Were you guys gonna take a cart?
No, we're gonna send you guys down, right?
What were you doing before we got here? You didn't know we were coming.
I said we were fixing it.
Look, we're going to be looking around. We still need a safety watch for us to be watching out for falling rocks and stuff, so someone has to come with us.
Yeah,
I say,
considering
Because we're going to be doing a
yeah,
proper inspection, and then you can tell
considering
us.
all the violations, considering all the violations, I think they have to come with us. There's
Evan,
just no way around it.
Evan, with your
Look,
question there,
Jesus.
give me some kind of check to tell if he's lying.
Like,
Would that be insight?
Yeah, an insight check's good.
I sucked at that one.
I got a 19 off of that one.
I got a 7.
I'm just gonna point out I have a +1 to this.
Wow.
I have a +4.
Wow.
I got a +1. Like any other one, like a perception check, I'd be good at. But
Yeah, this will be insight.
mine was a 10 because insight.
Well, I suppose you can't bullshit a bullshitter, and that's why Will's good at insight checks.
That's it, because Todd, you
Damn
go to
right.
look around at the facility and the things that they're working on. It doesn't look like they're using a screwdriver to fix anything. It looks like they're trying to use a screwdriver to jam some gears.
oh, you motherfucker.
So I'm like sitting here, I'm noticing all this, and I kind of go, "Hey, buddy,
Yeah.
care to explain why you've got your screwdriver marks all over all these gears?
Oh, that's
That's
not mine.
oh yeah, it does look like yours. Yours is all scratched up. Look
See,
at that."
One of them like nudges the
player,
other
he
one.
knows.
He's just like, "You idiot."
What? I'm gonna start what? And then I start looking at the gears like,
Why were you trying to stop the cart?
Then I break out my spell book, and I'm gonna fake writing something down while I say destruction of company property.
Hey, we don't need to get everybody else involved in all this. It's not
oh,
a-
now we
Oh.
do, don't we?
Look, your supervisor is not present.
Yeah.
He wasn't upstairs.
How about
So either you guys are gonna have to show us where he is yourselves, or you're gonna have to take the fall for him, which is gonna be.
you can see that
Mhm.
they didn't get to do any damage, but it was like they were trying to damage the gears. But the gears themselves all still look like they're good. All the sprockets and everything. It just looks like they were trying to jam it in before you guys found them.
I'm gonna pull Meeks
This is
aside.
this is such a law. Like, give me your tools. Give me all your tools. Give us some.
I don't think we're gonna get any more information from them. I think
Like, honestly, you're not trained on these.
them on
I don't
their
know if
way.
you're trying to fix them. I don't know if you're sabotage them, but I have someone to talk to, and it's down there.
Todd being
And
on
one
the
of you
back,
have to come with us. Who is your foreman? Who's your foreman here?
they'll look at each other and he goes, "Well, my foreman's name is Fine Edge." As he pulls out a dagger and tries to stab you.
Can Gertie knock
Oh,
out of his hand? Like,
Yes,
just
you-
smack.
Can I ever? Oh, I don't have reaction yet.
Yeah.
They signed a death warrant.
Yeah, make some kind
Yeah,
of...
they did.
Make a quick athletics check.
Me?
No, Gertie. She said she'd like to knock it out of his
What'd you say
hands.
you wanted?
Wait, who's he stabbing at?
Some kind of athletics check to Gromit.
He's stabbing at me probably because I'm asking the good questions.
Gertie, give me some kind of athletic check.
Some kind of athletics check. Well, let me find the athletics check that Gertie is best at. Like some kind of dex check?
No, athletics.
Nope.
Specifically athletics.
Oh, okay. You said some kind of athletics check, so I was like, okay, so like I just like get a pick? I'm not mad about that.
Some kind of good or bad. Yeah.
Okay. Athletics.
You know what I should have done? I should have charmed them.
Gertie,
In hindsight,
I got. Well,
that's an 18 plus 5.
you know what?
You swat the dagger right out of his hands as they all put their hands up and they're like, "All right, we'll just leave. It's all right. We'll just
Oh no, it's
No.
past that point.
I
You
think
lied to
we're-
Grandma.
Just let him go. Just let him go.
It's okay, Gertie. It's okay. They'll die out in the fucking fog.
You lied to
No.
Grandma, and you
Give
lied.
us everything you have, all your tools, all your knives, and put them in the fucking cart. Now,
You see that they begin to dump all like their like their things of just like small daggers and like small little tools into the cart. And they all just like look
so
at you guys.
If you want to wedge it, you're just gonna use your fucking hand.
Ooh.
They all begin to like walk back against like the far wall. And they just stand there.
No, let's have them leave. Just go.
And you can do that too.
Okay. They
Before
they
they get
all
themselves
leave the
hurt.
premises and walk out of the cavern.
Give Gertie an enthusiastic high five and be like, "That's it. That's it, angry grandma."
Your
Take
jobs
that
are
out.
so gone. So
Gertie's gonna-
gone.
high five begrudgingly to just be like, they should have been punished for lying. Like, you don't fucking lie to me.
Oh, we took the shits.
So, now comes the fun part. I hope everyone's ready.
Do we risk the minecart?
Oh,
I say we take the minecart. I've seen enough.
Okay, that seems like a great idea. Let's do it.
I've played enough Donkey
we
Kong to know
double?
that this is a horrible idea.
can I go to the washroom quickly?
Yeah, so only 3 people can fit in each minecart.
I'll be in the lead cart, that's for sure.
No, they go in 2 different directions.
Oh.
Oh,
Fuck it, we're walking.
We're
Two
walking
different
Yeah,
directions?
no, I
How many paths are there?
come back!
2. They're just 2 caverns that lead right out. But you can see that there's like Evan, you go up to the control mechanisms for them. You can see that there's 2 levers that seem to release them. And you can see the one that goes to the west. You can see that it says leads to current supplies and setup for like a camp, like a site. And then the one on the right says that it leads to the deep mine.
And I'm assuming the one that they were fucking up leads to the deep mine.
It seemed like they were trying to fuck up both. But they were
Yeah, but which one were they working on?
they were working more on the deep mine one, but you knew from like your dad's experience that all of the caverns led to one another still. Even like when he got down there, whether he was like in the beginning or he said that he went to like the supplies area, that all of the caverns eventually led to each other. Like it was an interconnected web.
Well, I don't suggest we split up.
Yeah, no.
Do you want to walk behind the car as it goes down?
Yeah, let's do that.
Sure.
All right.
This card will go pretty fast. It goes down and then treks away.
Well, we'll follow it, and if it crashes, we'll hear it.
Yeah.
You're just gonna release it?
Sure.
Yeah. Why not?
I mean, you made it to where we can't fit in it. So
No,
we
no.
have no other choice.
No. I said that only 3 people can fit in each, and there's 2 directions to take.
You made it to where we can't fit in it.
Yeah.
Without
You
splitting
mean
up the
I
party.
can't
We're not
just
splitting
squeeze
up the
like a
party.
tree toad?
It's
like the
so
tree toad thing?
obvious.
Yeah,
Just like,
So we're going to go ahead and
but
push the cart
Nixo is
ahead.
a slime. He can't just like.
That's
Look, I don't think you want to
still leaves
sit
one of us
Nixo.
here by ourselves.
He still takes space, though.
Yep.
Yeah, but he can like lay at the sides or something. No?
Look, we'll put some rocks in it.
in which one? The one that goes to the deep mine or the one that goes to the supply area?
The one that goes to the deep mine.
Okay. You put
The one
stuff.
we're going to push forward. That way it goes faster and crashes harder.
Great.
Well,
You put-
if we're gonna do that, do you want me to supersize myself?
I don't want you to be in it when it crashes.
No, I mean like supersize myself so I can push it harder. Be
Oh,
a
I'm
big
pretty sure.
creature.
That's up to you. That's resource spending.
Teamwork makes the dream work. Am I right?
It's something.
I'm not
hard.
gonna spend. I'm not gonna spend a resource on something stupid if you guys don't think it's a good idea. Never
Yeah.
In
mind.
some places, vampires die.
Like if we crash too hard, can Nixo be considered like an airbag and just catch us off?
Yes.
Like,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, but that
Does
still
it-
leaves one of us up here.
Either way, we're gonna go ahead and walk
Can't you
while
stretch
we push
out?
the cart forward.
You're gonna
Or I
walk.
can
You're
jump.
gonna,
I can jump at least 25 feet.
you're
Like,
gonna
I
walk
can-
the mine.
Sure. We can't take a cart.
You can't take a cart.
No,
Yeah.
that revolves around splitting the party, which is never a good idea. Last time the party was split, Gertie nearly died. And that was before we even met each other.
That was the beginning.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not a big deal. You guys are strong and resilient now.
Do-do-do-do.
Yeah. I mean, this is gonna be a long and arduous trip, unfortunately, and we're
How
not
does
gonna
that
go mad
song
before we get to
go?
the bottom.
What? How's that song go? I walked the mine.
Okay, you guys load the mine cart up with a few rocks and release the lever. You can see that the gears release the brakes off of the mine cart and it begins to roll down the tracks and just goes off, and you can hear the wheels spin as it just goes off down the mine and out of sight. You can hear that it continues going down until it sounds like it slows and it comes to a stop. It takes quite a few minutes, but it does happen. And it comes to like a halt.
Do we hear any voices or anything? Noticing that it's been
Nope.
like this an elevator situation again?
Nope. There is no sound of any voices that come back from it. Now you guys have one cart.
Okay, let's go ahead and take the path that the cart took.
Yeah.
Said it took minutes for this thing that's flying fast.
Yep.
Yeah.
I mean, it sucks
a while.
that we gotta walk it.
But they obviously didn't design these carts to take everybody all at the same time.
No.
It seems like they work in teams of 3, which is awfully unsafe.
Then again, that's also the reason why only 3 people were here.
Par for the course.
Either way. I mean, took it several minutes, so what? It's gonna take us an hour? That's
Oh
fine.
wait, so have you never been down here? There's
And
like
you've
your own
known that it
town.
takes
You don't know a faster way to get down there?
I've never been this way. My dad told me a lot about it, but I wasn't gonna step down here.
And you know about
This whole-
every
this
like
whole place is
15 minutes you need to do a new roll.
This whole place is a fucking death trap.
all right.
Every 15 minutes is like a new roll on the haze.
What could we do?
We're not splitting up.
You got it. Okay.
We're gonna run. Just run down.
Yeah, we'll
one of
double
these
pace
things.
it. You know, we've understand. It's like, okay, at least the cart didn't crash, so hopefully we'll get to the end.
If you tried to run
Wait,
on
why
track,
don't we just hang off the edge of the carts?
because the cart's gone now.
Oh, fuck.
Yes.
Oh, well,
I mean,
run.
someone could hang off the end of the cards, but I don't. One of my traits are not sticky, so
So there's also
mean-
the cart to the left that
Oh.
leads to the eastern area. Still there.
I think so. If we all jump inside you and use you as a, even if you're heavier, and hold our breath, and then we hit bottom.
Gromit,
It'd be
he's only
super
so
awkward.
big. He's only so big.
I could get bigger. I can get bigger.
You
That's
see this, man? You're trying to fight a
But-
giant rat.
You really want to be dissolved by?
hey, that rat was a fucking coward. He ran away. I was gonna.
I
wrestle
bet that was a
fucking
very
rat.
big rat.
I was a fucking wrestle that rat. I don't think that if you all jumped inside me, I'd be able to carry everything quite as well.
I mean, is it possible for us to be able to somehow fit people on the outside of the second cart and go to the storage area?
So 3
All as
people
one
go
party?
in. I said inside the cart, and if 2 of you are gonna hang on the side of it, there's risking the chances of falling off it going at full speed, but you run that risk, I guess.
Well, what would the check have to be for?
Oh, that's all. That's already. That ship's already set and sailed. So let's just dash down after the cart, I guess.
We're gonna dash down after the cart that we missed.
Into the
You're
deep
running.
mine.
Yep.
All right.
Double time.
Cool. You guys run single
And-
file.
I'll take a shot because of that.
You guys run single file
I'll
down
get a beer for
a
that.
track line. I will need you all to give me a Constitution saving throw after 15 minutes of running down a track line in haze, huffing and breathing the haze.
15 plus 3 and 18.
You pass.
13.
Pass.
Hey, nice.
I got a 10.
Fail.
Yay! I failed one. All
Let's
right.
begin.
Gritty got a 9.
The
Fail.
anger.
That's 3 points.
Oh no!
And
Oh no! She is gone completely mad. She is now.
Gromit, I need you to give me a con save.
Where is my frog?
Does it feel like if I was to lesser restoration her, she would get fixed?
We could always find out.
I got a 15.
Okay. You passed. What is the order of you guys running down the mine?
Oh, I'll go lead because I'm the one that.
I'll follow behind him because I'm pretty agile as well.
Okay.
the ghost will lead because he is literally the fastest.
Okay, Ghost.
And possibly.
Is he gonna give us like heads up?
Then, yeah,
Okay,
he's
so I have
invisible, why
Evan,
not?
Gromit, then who?
Anthrax up front because
Okay.
he's 50
Okay,
foot
Ghost,
huge.
Evan, Gromit, then who?
Me.
Gertie will go in the back.
Okay, and
So-
then we have Todd. So then we have
Mixo
Mixo,
and Gertie.
and then Gertie. Gertie, you get the overwhelming sensation to fight. You take out your rapier and you go to stab Mixo in the back.
No, Mixo, no!
Yeah, you got 3
Hey,
points.
so about that, I'm just going to fuck, I can't use Colonel Shift. Yeah, that's fine, I'll take it.
Make a weapon attack.
Stab. Do a stab. Do it.
Okay. Does it have to be the rapier?
Yep.
Fuck.
You just
That's
become.
that's the magic one, Caleb.
That's fine.
Oh, sweet. A 5 plus 7.
That does not hit me.
Okay, as she goes to swing out behind you, as you guys are running down the tracks here, you can see that Gertie has like this look in her eyes that she's just willing to fight. It's almost coming over her. She's heavily breathing and panting, and it just seems like violence is the answer for her.
But she takes this wide-angled strike. I'm gonna pull a boot out and block her rapier with a boot.
Oh God, Gertie, calm down.
Evan, in this moment,
Chill thyself.
you also get this irritable attitude towards others and this like itching feeling under your skin.
God damn it, woman!
I don't have the time for this. I'm just gonna walk up, impatient, and try and lesser restoration her. I don't think it's gonna work, but I'm pissed, and I just want to get this over with.
I will allow that a lesser restoration brings her back to having 1 point.
Woo!
Hey, so we know what cures too.
But that was also my last little bit as I hit her with a little dollop of duct tape over the forehead.
What?
Hey, I think it worked. You calmed down pretty quick.
It's like
Yeah, she doesn't look nearly as pissed as I would be.
Right. You could either let that just fall off over time. If you rip it off right now, it might hurt.
She's just gonna leave it there.
Todd, did you pass or did you fail?
I got a 13. You said pass.
Pass. That's right.
Yeah.
All right, let's go. Let's find out what's in this deep mine. I have a feeling that we're gonna regret this. Oh God, I hate this shit.
I'm already regretting coming to your hometown. It was probably lovely before all this, but no.
I was just
Yeah.
like, I don't see what the big deal is. I mean,
I'm
honestly.
just like, this place is great! There are so many lawsuits waiting to happen.
Money made to be had, boys.
It's here that you guys are going down the mine, and you can see that there's lots of cobwebs that get built up along the sides of it. As you guys eventually find what seems to be the cart completely stuck. As it seemed like it had rolled down further and further, you can see that it seemed to have met a wall of cobwebs. You can see that it's completely stuck within the webbing, and it was caught and no longer able to continue moving.
First things first, I'm gonna look for some big ass spiders.
As you go to look
Yeah.
for a big ass spider, you can see that
Okay.
there is a single floating dagger, and it's going to strike. And I'm gonna see who it strikes at.
I'll take it.
5.
I'll just volunteer myself. I
1,
went
2, 3, 4,
I went
5.
looking for
The fifth one
for
was
things.
Gertie. I rolled a 5. The fifth one was Gertie. Gertie does an 18 plus, what does the dagger throw? Plus 5, 23 strike you.
Ouch.
I'm sorry. A what?
A 23 hit you.
23 probably would hit her.
Oh.
Yes.
If
But
Unless, of course, I used silvery barbs and
I will
gave
go-
myself advantage on my next check.
Okay, then I will do one with disadvantage. It is a plus 5 to hit, and that's a 14. 14 plus 5.
That probably still hits you.
Right. So this floating dagger strikes into you here. You take 3 plus 3 piercing damage, 6 piercing damage, and 8, 9, 10, 11 poison damage.
I'm 100% down.
Wow, that was quick. As you guys begin to look around the room here, you can see that there's this grayish, six-eyed large spider on the wall. You can see that it holds a dagger in one hand as the other one floats around the room.
The spider has a hand. I'm
gonna
horrified.
It has 2 hands. It has
Disgusting.
one holding a dagger and the other one's clawed to the wall. You can see that this creature here has 6 glowing eyes, 3 in a row, before a little bit of a pincer mouth. You can see that it's got fur and a little bit of hair that trickle down where its spine would be, as it hangs upside down. Everybody, roll for initiative.
Oh shit!
Before that, right before
Ocean
that,
violation.
as the dagger is sailing through the air, like we're all noticing this. I watch it hit Gertie, and then I go, Gertie, look out! Oh no!
I just look at everyone in my foreman uniforms and go, ocean violation?
Ocean violation.
Ocean violation.
Okay.
Who wants my rapier? I'll grab my rapier back.
Hostile work environment. That's an HR thing too. Take note of that, Tom.
Yep, I'm taking notes.
And
So I think I've rolled the lowest I've ever rolled in the campaign yet.
okay.
It's below. It's below a 20.
Okay. What is it?
A 12.
You got it with an initiative that high. You rolled a 12.
Yeah.
Wow.
6 plus 6.
All right. Gromit, what's your initiative?
14.
14. Gertie, what's your initiative?
That would be a 4.
It's honestly not bad considering you're dying. Evan, what's up?
21.
Okay. And Todd, what's up?
Okay.
17.
You got it. All right. First in the initiative, Evan, you see that there's this spider-like creature with hands holding a dagger, and there is a floating dagger that just went into your friend and put her into the ground.
Was I able to snap my fingers and get my familiar off before combat started?
No.
Damn it. Okay, that's fine. Well, shit.
I don't know if
Gertie.
I heard that at all.
Well, shit, Gertie. I'm going to snap my fingers and summon my familiar. And then I'm going to toss it a potion and tell it, give this to Gertie.
I don't like it.
And my familiar is going to take it over there and
Okay.
try and
And
dump
administer
it down
it?
its throat.
Okay. Your familiar pops open the potion here and guzzles it down Gertie's throat. What do you heal her for?
So it's going to be the lesser one, which is 2d4 plus 2.
Okay. Do you want to roll it, or
is
Gertie, you
2d4
want to roll it?
plus 4?
2d4 plus 2.
Okay. So that would be for 7 points of health.
Okay. Gertie, you pop back up.
You just see like a cat with wings staring over you with like a potion in its mouth and like front paw. It's like halfway in your mouth. And you're like, "Bleh."
Gets the fur out of her mouth.
Gertie, look out! I said it in advance this time.
And that's my go.
Todd, it would be your turn.
Oh boy, I'm gonna first level catapult the knife at the spider.
The knife that floats?
Yes. I'm gonna first level catapult it at it. Is it considered carried or worn?
Probably carried.
I don't know if you consider that.
I'm
So let me ask you a question. Is it animated?
Oh, shit.
Actually, it's spectral.
It would be considered carried.
Oh, okay, never mind. I'm gonna magic missile this bitch.
You got it.
The spider.
Okay.
For 1 plus 1, god damn it. That's what?
That's
6.
2.
6 whole damage.
Okay.
1 plus
Well.
1 is chicken.
I'm just going to put Papa right next to it, and if it goes hostile, Papa goes swing.
Okay, I'm just seeing if it can see invisibility, and I don't think it can.
My next character, I want to make an evocation wizard. I can't even say it.
Evocation wizard?
Yes, thank you.
Dick Wizard.
And have it just straight be magic missile constantly.
Just at different
like, you
levels.
can-
I know you were stuttering and like tripping over the word, but I like to think of evocation wizards as eviction wizards because they evict people from life.
From life, yeah.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Gromit, you're up. It is 30 feet up on the ceiling.
I don't have my hex back because that would take a long rest. Yeah. It's on the ceiling?
Yep. Still have a crossbow, right?
I do. How up is it from the ceiling?
30 feet.
30 feet. Okay. Good. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna have the crossbow in it
Okay.
until we can knock it down.
Okay.
I can only jump 25 feet up.
That's right.
I thought you had the javelin of lightning.
Oh, I'm not proficient in spears, so it's actually a minus
no.
to me.
Yeah, well, never mind then.
Yeah.
Then why do you have the javelin?
I don't know. I don't have a much in Bard. I wouldn't do it in, I don't know, Pokey.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Sec.
Okay. Shoot the crossbow.
So it's 30 feet up, you said?
Yeah, it's 30 feet up.
So if I use Hideous Laughter, would it fall down?
Ooh.
Okay.
Question.
It has to. You speak the language of what the spell says. It laughs uncontrollably, right?
I'm pretty sure if your choice that you can see within range perception of everything as hilarious and funny falls into its fits of laughter and the effects of it. The target must succeed a wisdom saving throw. It doesn't say anything about language. So why did you something stupid?
I just mean, like, does it go prone or anything?
Yeah.
Yep.
No,
If it says it goes prone, then he'll let go of the
Yeah.
ceiling. Yeah.
Yeah.
If it says creature
On a
goes
wisdom
prone.
throw or fall, yeah, must succeed a wisdom throw or fall prone.
Then yes. Yep, that's falling prone off the ceiling, yeah.
Okay, I'll cast Hideous Laughter on it.
Okay.
Oh man.
What
There
kind
we
of
go.
what kind of saving throw is this?
It's a wisdom throw of 13.
+2? 18 +2.
Ooh.
Oh,
Does anybody want to change that?
Yeah, I'm gonna change that.
Alright. What are you using?
I am going to use another silvery barbs.
Okay. Here, I'll do this.
I'm gonna give the advantage off to Dirty.
So he's got a +2, right? So he needs. What's the saving throw for? Like, what's the?
13.
Whiz. Oh.
Hold
Needs
on,
an 11.
fell off the paper. 7.
Nice!
Okay.
So, the funny thing is Steven in the one of the in real life sessions we play killed a barbed devil this way by making it fall prone from a height of 90 feet.
Wow.
Okay.
So this creature begins to cackle with small, weird, insidious laughter. As all of its legs lose.
PPE, you have to be up there.
all of its legs lose its spider climb grip and fall 30 feet. Is it a d6 for every 10 feet after the first 10 feet?
Yes,
That's
I
the
did believe
correct
so.
math. Gromit, roll me 2d6 worth of damage as this thing collides with the ground.
Six and 4.
10 damage. This thing collides with the ground and is prone on the ground, rolling around, laughing. Next in the initiative is
At each of its turn, at each time it takes.
Mikso's turn.
Okay, so I'm just going to shoot a firebolt at it. I would normally have disadvantage, but I have advantage from my last silvery barbs.
Why would you have disadvantage?
It's It's prone, so ranged attacks have
spell
disadvantage.
Disadvantage. Okay.
Ranged attacks have
spell
disadvantage.
Disadvantage. Okay.
But even
Okay. Yep.
even so, nat 20.
You got it.
And technically, it gets another wisdom saving throw because it took damage previously.
Yes.
Okay, I'll do that now.
Yep.
That was an 8. It still failed.
I'm just reading that now. I like to just do it when it's
From the fall damage, it still failed, and now I'll do one after the fire.
13 fire damage.
Okay. Didn't like that. And now I'm going to roll its wisdom save again. A 3 plus 2. That's three fails in a row. Okay. You see that you
Really funny joke.
you scorch this giant spider for a moment as it wraiths around from pain. It is its turn, and it's not able to do anything on its turn, correct? It's just...
It's incapacitated.
Yep. So then at the end of its turn, it's going to make another wisdom save. It's a 15 plus 2. It saves from the throw. It gets up from being prone, but it is the end of its turn. Gertie, you are last in line.
Don't forget you have advantage, Gertie.
Yee. Okay. So she's gonna go after this thing.
Okay.
With her rapier, and since it hasn't made an attack yet, I get my.
It had a turn. It had a turn though.
No. I gave her advantage with silvery barbs because I've done 2 of them.
Yes, but you don't get the assassin ability.
Yeah, it's not an automatic critical.
Yeah, but you do get advantage, which means sneak attack.
Yeah. Okay. It hasn't taken a turn in combat. I thought it was just if it hasn't attacked yet.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, you just need to go before it, but you get advantage. You can sneaky attack it.
Okay. Trying to get.
Breaky.
What makes you want to stab this thing? It's such a good-looking creature.
Look, it's just got that stabbable fucking face.
Okay.
If it wasn't for the fact that it already stabbed one of our teammates,
Well, it didn't. Just some spectral dagger did.
So that's a +7, so that's a 19 to hit.
Definitely hits. Roll your sneak attack damage.
Excellent.
Look, all I'm saying is if for whatever reason, if this thing is able to cast a 2nd level spell, Spiritual Weapon, to make a spectral dagger, then it's already more advanced than any cleric that ever existed in Old Modric.
So that's 8 sneak damage.
18?
8.
Okay.
Just 8. Wish it was 18. That'd be nice.
And then your rapier damage is?
That 3 + 4, 7 points of rapier damage.
Okay, it is still alive, but it hasn't been enjoying all this.
Great. And then for my
2nd attack, yeah.
yes, with my swap.
Okay.
Sorry, I was just looking at this. Okay. And this one doesn't get advantage, correct?
Correct.
Okay. That's 11 plus. Now, remind me, that's the short sword, right?
Yep.
Can we use, okay, so that's 11 plus 6. That's 17 to hit.
Yes, it does.
Great. Okay, and then 1d6. 3 plus 3, 6 points of damage.
Okay. It has stopped having fun.
Has it started being dead?
It's almost started being dead. Almost started being dead.
I just gotta go stab it.
What can help with that is at the end of combat here, it is Evan's turn. Start of the round.
Why don't you give it that little nudge there, Evan?
Wait, what'd Todd do?
God.
Todd magic missile.
I hit it with a thing. Magic missile. That's what I did.
Oh, that's right. Okay. I can.
What did Anthrax do?
But then again, I commented on it. That's weird. I remember that.
Yeah,
Mhm.
he went for the eviction wizard move.
Did.
I'm going to go ahead and steady
The
my
spider attack?
rifle and
The
Take,
spider turn was wasted with hideous laughter.
Yep.
yeah, and I'm gonna go ahead and take a firebolt at it.
You got it.
Is it still prone?
I said that it got up.
Oh, okay. Well then,
Well,
because I don't roll at disadvantage, I got a nat 20.
Oh my fucking. Okay, roll damage.
Kick his ass.
whoop his ass.
All right, so just double dice, right?
Double dice. Yep.
So that's is it 2d10 naturally?
2d10. No, it's 1d10 naturally, 2d10
Oh, okay.
as a crit.
So,
No, we're level 5. It should be 2d10 normally.
Oh. Oh yeah, cantrip scale. That's right.
all right, so well, shit. That will be for a total of 30 damage, including my arcane firearm increase.
You almost doubled what was left. Evan, finish this.
Yeah, I just like to believe as soon as it gets standing up, I'm like, okay, I'm just totally over this shit. Boom! Hit it right between, like, it's 4 eyes on one side, 4 eyes on the other. I'm assuming it's a spider, right, with 8 eyes.
Did you not see the picture?
6.
I sent a photo into the chat on the
Oh,
Facebook
yeah.
chat.
I don't. Well, I didn't have Messenger up either.
Oh, sorry. It says that you saw it, but yeah.
I did see it, but yeah.
Well, you know what? I know he was joking, but Ron is right. Dick wizards
Oh, yeah.
are in fact in the PHP. They're called enchantment wizards.
Okay, as you guys
Oh, it's
kill
one
this.
of these things. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you recognize it.
I do.
Okay, as you guys kill this spider, its legs curl up around its sack body, and it lies unmoving and still. And you see that your cart is there, full of rocks still, but caught on a web.
See, we avoided running into that thing on our own. That was good. I mean, if we would have like tried to get into that cart and just split the party, I mean, half of us having to deal with that shit, it could have been deadly.
Mm-hmm.
That's the first
Yeah, it's
time
almost-
someone left with me.
It's almost as if the forces of the universe conspired against us in that moment.
It wouldn't be the first time.
Never.
Wouldn't be the first time.
Never.
Probably not the last either.
Definitely not the last.
It honestly feels constant.
But I'm gonna rummage around in the general area and see if our little spider friend has accumulated any treasures that any other passerbyers may have given up to him.
Yeah, you find bodies that have been nibbled on, racked in spider webs on the walls, but no good equipment or anything. Just looks like miners that have been caught in the webbing or taken the idea that they can take a stroll down the tracks.
Well, that sucks for them. Glad we ended that threat. Careful, there's probably like 100 more of these things.
Yeah, that wouldn't be surprising.
You know,
Here, let me take care of that web, and I'm gonna firebolt the web.
Are you gonna get in the cart first?
Not the web in the cart, the web that's stopping the cart.
So it's gonna let the cart keep going, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, that's actually helped us before. We'll do it again.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can I do a history check on the spider thing? Like, if any grunts or like runners have seen them before?
I don't think you guys have ever seen these types of creatures before. This is some deep underground, like it's a tunnel. It's weird. It's different. Yeah.
I'm gonna take an eye.
You're gonna take an eye?
Yeah.
All right. You.
I might as well, because then if I go back to Gruntown, I can tell them this fucking shit is weird. Where the shit out of there?
Okay.
I mean, do you think that it's gonna be preserve, don't you think you're better off taking like a fang, maybe? That's
And then I realize it's like I can stab people.
Stab people with its fang.
I mean, sure.
I'm already just like back and forth again.
Trying to just finagle it off.
Yeah.
Okay, you wrangle off a single fang off of the giant spider lance. Okay, you firebolt the web, and you can hear that the it stops the cart from moving, or stops the cart from being stopped, and the cart continues going down before it reaches a slow and steady stop at the base of the mine.
I didn't hear a crash. That's potentially a good sign. I say that looking just at around the general area of the web, and I could be wrong. Let's continue on.
Okay, you guys continue running and pacing your way through the mine in the same marching order. I said that
Let's
it was...
have the ghost guy go like ahead a little bit.
Yeah, that was your marching order. It was Ghost, Evan,
Me behind you.
Grommet, Todd, Mixo, Gertie. Everybody, give me a Constitution saving throw.
That one's good.
Oh, another one of these. Excellent.
Yep. You
That
guys
was
wanted,
good.
you guys wanted to
18
run
plus 3.
and not take the card.
I got blackjack. 21.
Blackjack.
16 for Todd and
Todd hasn't hit
6
one yet.
for Dad.
Oh no, he can't be affected by this.
Oh, okay. So 16 for Todd.
You got it.
Evan got a 23.
Because he doesn't breathe air, right?
He does not.
So then, yeah.
Todd doesn't breathe.
Well,
No, Todd's dad.
Oh,
Obviously, Ghost Dad doesn't breathe.
Okay, I thought you said that Todd's dead. I'm like, did you just
When did that
make a
happen?
plot twist? Yeah.
Gertie, what'd you get?
13.
That's a pass. Everybody passes.
Finally!
Everybody
Sweet
passes.
Jesus.
Everybody passes the haze check. As you guys reach the base of the mine here, you can see that there is a large room, and you can see that the mine cart comes to a complete stop, where you can see that there is another lever on the other side where the gears and there's an extra thick part of the tracks that catch the railment that leads onto and slows down the cart here and stops it just in time. And you can see that there's a lot of these dead men strewn about the room. A lot of them have their helmets flung off, and you can see that many of them have stab wounds throughout their garments.
are there any other carts in front of ours?
No, this is a one-way cart. One way up, one way down.
Interesting. Wow.
You can see that there's a table with supplies on it, and you can see that there's a way that leads to the north, another tunnel, and then there's a way to the west. But it seems like you are fairly deep into the mine.
Oh God, there's bodies everywhere. What the hell do these people get themselves into? Like, do these people look like they were torn apart, or what killed them?
It looks like it was a fight. It looks like it was a battle.
What were they fighting?
Can I investigate or inspect one of these corpses to see if I can figure out, like, what kind of weapons were used to kill them?
Sure, give me an investigation roll. Or some kind of, or make an intelligence
7
check.
plus 10, 17.
Pretty good. You can tell that some of them had looked like they had been bitten by a small creature or stabbed with some kind of dagger.
Very similar to the wounds that the last monster could have caused.
Or spider. Could be a spider.
It doesn't look like a spider bite. It looks like a multi-teeth, like jaw type creature, like a bite, not a pincer.
Gotcha, so rats. I was right with my initial assessment.
Doesn't know.
Gotcha. You may have been here. It. The thing.
The thing.
So, of the two paths that we have to choose from, which one has the more dead bodies in it?
The dead bodies are just in this room.
So none of them spilling out into any of the other two paths?
Just in this room. It seemed like everybody was backing away.
What?
Like backing away from the hallways, almost trying to get to the cart to leave, but the cart wasn't there.
Okay.
Huh. Alright, well. Is there any signs of any struggles or any, like,
Oh, it was combat.
other
Yeah.
footprints or anything from the paths? Like, what were they? I'm trying to discern where they were running from, like, in which direction. Like, which path had the enemies coming from?
If you'd like, give me a... If you want to check for footprints and stuff, give me a survival check. Would anybody else like to do anything else in the room? I said there was a table. There's also just the people, stuff like that.
I'll check the people.
Okay.
I got a 15.
With a 15, you can discern that there was strange footprints. You can see that there's footprints of what seem to be some
nice.
kind of like strange animals. Not even just ratlings or anything, but strange animals that could have been the ones that bit these creatures. And there's also humanoid-like creatures, barefooted. But at the same time, you can see that there is a trail that goes to the north of a one shoe and one socked person.
Ooh. Huh.
Todd, as you
Well.
begin to check all the people, you are able to go through like their coats and their overalls, and you can find 3 shards of corium.
Sweet.
This like glowing green and purple hazing crystal shimmers in your hands.
Hey, Evan, hold on to these for me.
What'd you find? Oh, God.
3 shards of corium.
Okay, absolutely.
You'd seem to be the man to be able to handle these things a lot better than I probably would.
I'm gonna make something out of these one day.
Hopefully it works better than that Fox's gun did.
And
Yeah,
hopefully you don't end up like
absolute
a...
trash.
Since Grant's colorblind, can you see like stuff like corium glow through things? Like just like clothes or no?
No. It would still get concealed, where like imagine it like a bright bulb. Where like maybe if it was like on the inside of someone's jacket, you might get that like faint color line in someone's jacket, but not like a radiant through it.
But on a side note, I think my friend might have actually made his way down this way. What's more baffling is the fact that he got past that spider-like creature. I mean,
That doesn't bode well at all.
No.
Not even a little.
it's strange. But he might be heading to the north. At least if what I'm seeing is correct. Did you guys find anything besides the corium?
Oh,
And
I
I've
don't know
got
if they
bag.
Did it have a venom sac attached to it, Connor? Or Gromit?
No, it does not have a venomous bite.
Spill. I make you venomous. I'm just following you.
Alright, well.
Also, this might be actually really good to sell.
There seems to be a lot of different things, different creatures that seem to attack this crew of people. We gotta keep our guard on. I'm pretty sure that that thing that we killed is not the only thing down here.
don't know.
Down here. Well, are there many creatures that they always had to fight down here? Or it's like we also had to fight the ratlings or anything else?
They say a couple different things every now and then. I pay half attention to it. I just thought it was just cave dwelling creatures, but I never would have imagined we'd fight what we saw back there.
It was strange that that thing had blocked off the exit, but your friend could get through, and those miners could get up here.
I mean, we don't know how long ago my friend came through versus when that thing set up shop there.
Well, when those miners came back up from down below.
Right. Well, but rather than try and piece together the puzzle here, let's just continue on and see where the path leads.
Right or left?
To the north.
To the north.
Go.
I'm going to roll a d6. That's a 3. Evan, I'd like you to roll me a d20 for the next room.
That would be with a... Am I adding anything to it?
Nope.
Just a straight 13 then.
How unlucky.
Why?
Thursday the 13th just passed. Okay. As you guys come into the next room to the north, you can see that it opens up, and you can see that there's knocked over crates and barrels of used weaponry. You can see here that there's 5 creatures in the room here. You can see that these are the ones that make these weird humanoid footprints, as they have these large feet that are almost half of it is a claw. But you can see all the toes spread out from the base of the foot. You can see that here, these creatures have those same yellow tinged eyes that the spider did. And this creature stands bipedal with 4 arms that hang off its body. 2 of them equipped with daggers. You can see that they're flipping through barrels and stuff like that. Before you guys enter into the room, they all turn their attention, and they have this long tongue that stretches out of their mouth. Their jaw opens up and screams as they all begin to swarm to attack you. Everybody, roll for initiative.
Okay.
I'll send you a picture of what these nasties look like.
23.
Hold on.
I got a
19.
14.
I will rewrite them in a second.
I'm fast as fuck, boy.
Yeah.
Holy shit. Scary. What are these
no.
things doing with all these daggers?
That's so many hands, right?
They get them.
Oh,
Stamming.
So, and... Okay, I said there was 5 of them. This is the encounter that you rolled, so...
Oh, it's the encounter that I rolled.
Yeah, like I said, how unfortunate.
You guys are in the dungeon now.
Well, I mean, it was going to be something.
That is an ass roll. And then 2 more.
Roman got a 13.
Hold on one second.
Yep.
Okay, I'm going to go through the order here. Todd, what'd you get?
23.
Gromit, what'd you get?
13.
Gertie, what'd you get?
10.
Mikso, what'd you get?
19.
Evan, what'd you get?
14.
You got it. So first in the initiative is Todd. You see that
Fireball.
there's 5 of these creatures running around in your very clear vicinity.
Yeah, firebolt.
You got it.
That'll be a 17 to hit.
That does hit.
Sweet. That'll be a 2d10... 10 damage.
Okay.
That's a
This
good
one did not like it. He is looking very wounded.
Yeah, well, he can eat shit, and I'm gonna just set old Popeye Anthrax right behind him to punch him in the head as soon as he starts moving.
Okay, I will mark an A right by him. Okay. Mikso, you would be next.
Okay. I'm going to firebolt the same one Todd did.
You got it. I would say that 3 of them are together and 2 of them are together.
A 14.
14 does hit.
Okay, just barely. Cool. 12 points of fire damage. It's sad. I didn't get a crit, and I hit for almost as much as my crit did.
Mixo, finish this creature.
Just straight up a firebolt right through the skull.
Okay, another firebolt through the skull. You got it. Okay, it is here that Evan, it would be your turn.
Oh boy, I am worried for my party because they seem to be a little fragile at the moment, and I'm going to use one of my last. Well, I have two spell slots, two first level spell slots. I'm going to use one of them, and cast my Protector Scarab.
Okay.
I'm going to attack my backpack, make sure everybody's within 10 feet of me, and then use my bonus action to activate it. So I still had 12 hit points because I haven't taken any damage. But if anyone else needs it, you get 6.
Sinks temporary hit points to anybody who doesn't have any.
Okay.
That's how many hit points?
6 temp.
Nice.
Is that your action?
That's my action and bonus action.
Okay.
And then my familiar is gonna just fly in the back and try and avoid getting hit.
You got it. It is here that is one of these creatures' turns. I'm going to roll a d6 to see if who they run up on to attack. 6. Evan, that is you. It is going
Nice.
to come up with its swinging daggers, and it's going to take its multi-attack. It makes 3 dagger attacks. So here's the first one. A 11 plus 4.
You know what? I'm gonna use my last remaining spell slot to cast shield.
Okay. And your AC is what?
Now 20. It's 19.
Okay, it's going to make its second attack. That's a 10 plus 4, 14. And its last attack is a 7 plus 4. All 3 attacks do not make contact against your shield.
Ooh, just sparks flying. I like to believe that's. It just looks like an overshield, just pss, 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 pss. Like Master Chief just somehow taking hits, but it's not getting through.
Next in the initiative is Gromit.
Great. So who am I closest to?
This one that just tried to attack Evan, and then there's 3 other ones in the center of the room.
I can do my swashbuckler thing.
Yep,
How closely?
You could fight that one, and it has no friends in 5 feet.
Okay.
Okay.
The one that's attacking Evan, right?
Yes, correct. Yep.
With the 2. The other 2, are they close to each other, or?
There is, I said that there was 3 and 2, so I'll say that 2 are together, and 1 left the other one. So there's 1, and then 2 are together, and these 2 are separate.
All right, so I'll kill the one closest to Evan.
Okay, so you go after the one that's close to
Try to-
Evan.
Yep.
Okay. Make an attack.
I have so many weapons now. 17.
That definitely hits. Roll with sneak attack damage.
Was it 2d6? No. Yeah, 2d6. 6 and 5.
Damn. 11.
Plus the rapier. 1d8. 3. Another 6. 11. No, 17 damage.
Gromit, how do you want to kill this fool?
What's over rapier? I think it was
Just one weapon, yeah. Just
yeah.
First strike.
Here. We'll
The blade goes right through his stomach and just cuts a vital organ, dropping him to his knees. And he curls up and dies. Okay.
Gromit, you saved me. Thank you.
And
had me
I
on
still
the
got a
ropes.
second attack.
Yeah, and you can move over to the other one that's also by himself if you'd like.
I will.
Okay.
And then I'll do a second attack with the dagger.
You got it.
6, 19.
19 hits. You just do not get sneak attack again.
Nope. And dagger. 3, that's 7 damage.
Jeez.
And then he has to do the Constitution saving throw
He
for
has
the
a
poison damage.
+1 to con. That is a 8 + 1, 9.
Let me find it again. It's a
I
racial.
think that's a fail. That's the first time I've heard of fail.
Yep.
Yeah.
They have no resistances to poison, so
Poison saving 12 Constitution saving.
failed.
Fail.
Yep.
2d4.
Okay.
Come on. 2 damage.
Okay. It's like the first time you got it.
I killed someone on it. It was in a bar fight, though.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Next in the initiative, Gertie.
Hate to ask, but anybody who hasn't attacked yet?
2 of them. Yep. The 2 of them rolled a 3 and a 5. So
Sweet.
yeah, so Gertie, you run up to one of these creatures and take a swing.
Excellent. Get this dagger throwing motherfucker. Probably the one who hit me earlier.
No, that was the spider.
The spider was throwing daggers.
Yeah. Well, he had a spiritual dagger. These guys just kind of got daggers in hand.
In hands, it looks like. Jeez. Okay, yeah, we're definitely. Double check. I always want to make sure I get the language on this right because I always feel like I'm cheating.
With assassin,
Yeah.
it did not go before you, so you do get your instant critical because it did not go first as long as you hit.
Okay.
Would you roll to hit?
Not abilities. Come on, Kelly. Sure. That a 17 is it?
17 does hit.
Okay. Sweet.
Instant critical, but
Love that.
but no sneak attack.
Okay. And that's just double damage, right?
Yes.
Okay. So that's 2d8 plus 4. 1. Oh, that's an 8. And a 4. 9, 10, 11, 12. Plus 4. So 16. 16 points of damage.
Gertie, finish this creature.
So this ugly thing is just sort of waiting in the wings for its turn to go as it's evaluating us. And Gertie just runs up and snipes it before it can.
Very good. A quick swing with the rapier, toppling its head off.
Excellent. She's been bloodthirsty this whole time, ready to throw hands and murder somebody.
And
And now she's justified.
Yeah, now that she's not under the purple haze, she's like, sweet Jesus, I'm so glad I didn't hurt my friend.
oh, you still have 1 point in it, so you're still a little thirsty.
Still murder hungry.
Yeah.
Still got that murderous edge. That's all. That's
Yeah.
all. Just got that murderous edge.
So there's 2 of them left. One of them hasn't been hit, and the other one is the one that Gromit has been fighting.
Great. I'll go after.
I'm gonna be right back.
What?
I said I'm gonna be right back.
Okay. I'm gonna go after the one that Gromit's fighting.
You got it. Make an attack roll.
With the short sword. That's a 10 plus 6. That's 16 to hit.
That does hit.
Excellent. And come on. That's a 3 plus 3, and that's 6 points of damage.
He is on death's door.
Not nearly as exciting as the last one, but
Right.
always happy to murder.
Okay.
Just
So now they are at the end of the initiative, and they are going to fight. So one of them is going to make its 3 dagger attacks on Gromit, and the other one's going to make its 3 dagger attacks on Gertie. So here we go. They have a +4 to hit. I will start with Gertie. Does a 11, 14, or 9 hit?
no, it doesn't.
All 3 swings miss. Gromit, 3 swings on you, +4 to hit. 15, 22, and a 6.
6 doesn't hit. The other 2 do.
Okay. It is 1d4 plus 2 for each hit. So,
What's that? 2.
I return.
4. You take 8 points of piercing damage from this creature. Top of the round, Todd.
Oh boy, here we go.
Stab him in the skull.
With the
Fuck him in the
firebolt.
brain.
All these flinging firebolts. Are you going after
Blam!
the healthy one or the almost dead one?
Almost dead one. Will an 11 hit?
Nope.
Ah, well. I'll have Anthrax handle him on as a reaction,
Okay.
which he hasn't gotten any yet.
Okay. That's it?
Yep.
Okay. Mixo, your turn.
Okay, firebolt on the same one that Todd was trying to firebolt unsuccessfully.
Jesus Christ.
Focus fire, man. I got a focus fire. I think that misses a 3 plus 7.
Yep, 10 misses.
Unfortunate.
This one that's on like the clutches of death's door. Just these firebolts just go whizzing by.
Yeah, can't do anything about it.
Evan, your turn.
All right, so which one's the one that's wounded?
The one that Gromit's fighting.
All right, perfect. So that's the one I was wanting to hit.
Oh, and Gertie went and hit it. It is like critically wounded.
Okay,
It's the thing.
so will a 16 hit?
Yes.
All right, so that's going to be for 19 points of fire damage.
Oh my god, that would have been its whole life. Finish this creature.
Yeah, while I'm watching everybody miss their shit, I just kind of like lick my thumb, set the sights, and just let loose one that just like believe that like hits it in its neck as it goes to try and hit Gromit with the sword or dagger and just falls limp.
Perfect, Gromit. This creature falls limp beside you, and it let goes of its daggers as they scatter on the ground. Just in time for it to... Just in
Kill
time.
stealing asshole, says Anthrax. On
And
the
then-
left of my keyboard.
I make sure that I run to where everybody's hopefully within 10 feet of me. Can I pull that off?
Yep, sure.
And then give everybody 5 points of temporary hit points.
Yeah, you can't go above it. You only go up to 5. If you're over 5, you don't cap on top. But Gromit, it would be your turn.
What is left to kill?
One asshole. I mean, one creature.
Okay.
He is by himself, so
By himself.
he's by himself. Yeah.
Leaping fucking rapier attack. Yeah.
Okay.
He's
He's all like General Grievous looking with his forearms.
I don't want to talk about Jungle Beast because he was cool in Clone Wars. And then we saw him in the movie, he just dies.
Right.
You know what? That's the way a good story arc works for a character. You get them all hyped up. You really have people fall in love with them, and then you break their hearts when you watch them die a horrible death.
I got a 15.
15 hits. Add your sneak attack.
Right.
Because he's all alone.
D6. It's like a red D6. For sneak attack. And then add 1d8 plus 3. Yep. Seven plus 3. So the 9.
7 plus 3 is 10.
Okay, that makes more sense.
What was the
Thank you,
first?
here.
What was the sneak attack damage?
It was, I think it was a 3 as well.
The 2d6s was 3?
What did I say?
Would you like to re-roll them?
Just go for it, man. Just you can't do worse, probably.
Yeah.
Okay, a 6 and a 3. That's a 9.
He's fucking dead. Yep, finish him. 10 plus 9? Yeah, he's dead.
He doesn't see it. Problem just turns.
All these eyes and he can't see it.
He's
Okay.
too short. You see something jump and then something goes through his chest.
And then it all quickly
Oh.
turns to black.
Yeah.
Okay. As you guys come out of initiative here, you guys are still deep within the mines.
Those things were hideous.
I feel like we're getting deeper and deeper into just something that's a little above our heads. But yet I'm compelled to continue on to see what happened to my friend Scooter.
You still think it was just an explosion that hurt your friend?
I don't know what to believe at this point. The fact that we keep running into these creatures, to be quite honest, I don't see him putting up as much of a fight as we do. But yet, is there still, like, even once we get to this room, do I find more footprints that Scooter is continuing on? Like,
There's multiple footprints, especially these creatures around this room. It will get much harder, but you can make me another survival check.
oh, buddy.
This one will be tougher. DC
Oh, well.
18.
That's a fail.
Okay.
I got a 10.
There is 2 directions that this one does lead as well. One way to the west and another way to the northwest.
Well, I don't know which direction to go. You guys have any idea as to what you want to do?
Let's follow along the pathway. Do you think he would have went north or west? Just an educated guess. Do you know what's west?
Yeah, let's go west. Let's go.
Okay.
West is best.
Okay. You guys go to enter into a room here, and I'm going to roll a d6. 1. Todd, give me a d20 roll.
Okay, give me 1 second. I was just putting up my doggo for Betty Bye.
The blind one?
No, the fat one.
That's all of them.
Well, not Bam Bam. He's blind, not fat. Anyway, a 2.
Okay, maybe you're blind too then.
Okay.
You haven't seen Bam Bam.
Not in a while. He used to be fudgy.
He's quite skinny.
You guys come into what seems to be some kind of supply room. You guys see that you come into a nice nice organized place with a big workbench and lots of things hanging off the shelves. You can see that there's pickaxes, swords, spears, but there's also like these machineries like hand drills. You can see that there's like a almost like a fuck, I can't think of it right now.
Chainsaw?
A what? I'm sorry?
A chainsaw?
I don't know if I'd give you guys a chainsaw.
Aw.
Are you sure?
Caleb, you said that? Pure luck check, 15 or higher.
Well, I'm sorry for you because that's an 18.
There is a rusted, not too rusty, but there is a old piece of machinery that looks like it could be running like a chainsaw.
Rip and tear until it is done.
On top of that, there is small tools like grinders and stuff like that, like disc grinders that could run on Corium. You can see that you found a warehouse supply of Corium like powered weapons.
Ooh.
You can see that there's also like one of those Fox's handguns.
Who cares? My weapon.
Well, I think
superior.
I think our cowboy pirate foreman Gromit here might like guns.
Gromit, do you want a potentially deadly explosion in your hand?
I mean, it can't be too worse than getting stabbed by rats and spiders.
No, I
Use
can't.
that.
It potentially it could have some good usage. It's just that it also could be very a backfire. It could backfire quite badly.
Give me some of that shit.
Okay. Well, here, pick your favorite one off the wall, and I reach into my backpack and pull out a shard of corium.
Gromit, you guys came into a room, a weapon supply place of Corium designed weapons.
And then I toss a piece to Sir Nicholas. It's like, I'm pretty sure that thing's going to need this.
That is more of a high-powered weapon. It's going to need the one step up from a shard. It's going to need a chip.
Wait a second. I think I still have...
Then, like, what can we pick off the wall?
You can
Hold
pick
on,
up
let me
a
just double-check my
handgun
inventory here.
of any kind that you'd like, and it runs on Corium.
It's pretty good.
It does have like a higher explosive, like a higher backfire, and higher range for exploding on you, but it also deals more damage.
It depends on whether my buddy Evan wants to give up his corium for a chainsaw.
Oh,
Is it a one?
you guys
Is
also
it a one shot? Like it would just be like a.
no, you just put more ammo in it, and it just keeps shooting. Like there's
Oh.
boxes of ammo as well. Like I'll give you 15 rounds on it. It's a supply place. It's
or
full
a
of.
pistol.
Okay, you take a pistol.
Why was there a gun so deep in his mind? I don't know. Loads gun.
I will be the god of grunge.
Aim high, buddy.
If I
Aim
build a
high.
dungeon, I have to build like some supplies, and you guys just like have made your way to a supply unit.
Hey, it makes sense. They gotta keep stuff somewhere.
What size does it require?
The chip, the next bigger size.
My God, I got that at the very beginning of the campaign. And of all people, Tarku convinced me to keep it. So guess what? We have a chainsaw. I don't have
Do you put the
Any
chip
idea?
into the chainsaw right away?
Is it a chainsaw or is it a chainsword?
No, it's
We'll
a
figure
chainsaw.
this out.
It's a
It just-
chainsaw. It's a
Yeah.
two-handed weapon.
Yeah, well, you have.
I'll leave that up to you, Evan, because I'm sure I would not be very proficient with it.
Is it considered a tool or a weapon?
It's definitely that's a weapon.
Okay. And what kind of proficiency does one require in order to use it?
I'd say like a chainsaw, I'd say at least a 14 strength. It's like holding
I'm
a
in luck
two-handed.
because
It's like
I have
holding a
because I have
two-handed
15
weapon.
strength.
It's like a two-handed weapon.
Gertie
Okay,
can
well I
use it,
can't use it.
I think. Can Gertie use it?
Gertie.
Kelly, wake up.
Kelly, we need your help.
What's
Kelly,
that?
can you
Do
use
you
a
want
chainsaw?
Use a chainsaw.
Look,
Yeah.
we went into a mine and found a chainsaw. Let's not ask questions.
What kind of stats does
They've got
this chainsaw do?
Like what kind of damage?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Before we get too invested.
I'll say it's a very specific proficiency. I'll say like you need like martial weapons proficiency to hold it.
I don't have.
I won't tell you the damage until like it gets used at least. Like how well
Yeah,
do you,
let's not bother with the chainsaw.
how
then.
well do you know a weapon until you use it kind of idea?
Well. Yeah.
Let's not
Okay.
bother with the chainsaw
If
then,
you do
because
if you do not have the strength to wield it, you can use it with disadvantage.
I mean I definitely have the strength to wield it. I just don't have martial weapon proficiency.
So then you will not get proficiency when wielding it.
Yeah.
Well, neither would Gromit if he has the gun now, because I never use the gun.
Are you guys just taking it then? That's all it is?
Um.
I'm
I
just
mean,
gonna
yes,
take
well-
the chainsaw in case we need it later.
Yeah, we
I
may.
can carry it.
Okay.
Someone could use it.
Let's say it's
Sure.
like a chainsaw with almost like a diamond blade on it that's meant to cut rocks.
Well, they have to use something to cut the beams for like the supports for the tunnels, so I assumed they might be using something like that.
And it was by pure luck. It just God dropped it off. Now I have to write down.
Worst case scenario, Will can yeet a chainsaw at a motherfucker.
I mean,
When I
15
level up,
pounds or less.
I can potentially make gauntlets of ogre strength, right?
I mean, I have 15 in strength, so I can use it. I just don't have martial weapon proficiency.
I think he's saying he's gonna hold it himself.
I think I'm
Yeah.
just gonna hold on to it until I get my 4th level in the wizard.
Oh yeah, because I only got simple weapons too. Damn.
You just won't gain proficiency in swinging it, but you can use
That's fine.
Oh, I gotta get 10th level before I can do gauntlets of overpower. Never mind.
it. Okay.
That's not a big deal.
So you guys just snag a chainsaw.
Mm-hmm.
How much does it weigh?
I'd say it's heavy. It's like a big two-handed machine. It doesn't have like a fuel
30
canister.
pounds?
If it's larger than 5 pounds, I can't eat it.
Also true.
I'm also overweight almost just by holding knives enough. So,
That's kind of funny.
I mean, the gun is fine.
Okay, you guys take the one chainsaw and a pistol. And does Gromit load the corium into the gun?
I'll ask every person, I was like, so, you just
And then I just reach into my bag. It's like, here you go, Gromit. I hope you have a lot more fun with it than I think that I would have.
Oh dear.
If this goes in here,
You can see like once you slot the corium into it, like the gun begins to radiate like purple and green.
oh,
Hmm.
And then you just load ammo into it and then it's good to go.
That works for me.
So it's just like a pistol, but it does 2D pistols a D10, right?
believe so for dexterity, right?
Yeah. So it does double the damage, but it can explode on 1s, 2s, and 3s.
So it has a 15% chance every turn to just blow up on you.
Yeah. And there's no misfire, it just explodes.
15%.
Okay?
Roughly the same odds of his blunderbuss and blood in the water.
Wait a second.
But it's not
Well, I was
misfire.
made
It's
to
not
like
misfire,
this.
it'll
Yeah.
just explode.
Evan's
Yeah.
become inspired. Can I make bombs out of shards of corium?
You thought about this before.
Oh,
You can fuse shards together to make bigger pieces.
okay. But
And
like,
then
how
you
big
need
of an explosion can I make out of a shard of corium?
I think when the gun exploded, it was 3d6.
That's
Connor,
worth it.
Also write that down in the book attached to the weapon. Like, upon an explosion, it's 3d6 to everything within a 15-foot circle.
Really?
Like a downgraded fireball.
For what circle?
15-foot radius, 3d6 on an explosion. Rolls 1 through 3. That is a corium-based pistol. To build a small bomb, you needed to build like a mechanical device that's like a trigger. That's why I gave you all those schematics on how to build something.
Oh, great. You sent him how to build a bomb.
And he never did
Okay,
it.
but I don't know how to make stuff out of the pieces. Like, okay, I get all the squigglies and I can make that out of whatever I need, but what combination of that makes a bomb?
I think you're putting it together now. So like on your next short or long rest, you can try to figure it out. Cool?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay.
I'm excited.
Domestic terrorism, ho.
All I'm gonna see is flash grenades.
It's only
Like-
terrorism if there's a government to enforce that.
It's just Evan's.
I would like to point out that the more Alex has said that this is not totally Final Fantasy VII, this is just becoming more and more Final Fantasy VII.
No! Oh, that was the... So the 3 inspirations are Bloodborne, Final Fantasy VII, and there's another one that I'm not going to tell you guys because you will figure it out.
Mm-hmm.
That last one's Majora's Mask.
No, it has nothing to do with that. You can like right.
He says.
What? No,
He
the
says it
moon
has
just
nothing to do with
comes
that.
out of nowhere. You know?
Yeah, the moon's
All
just
angry
hanging out in
looking.
the sky, just super angry, explodey looking. And
I didn't even play it again. I'm like, that's Majora's Mask, isn't it?
So you guys are in this weapon depot.
Yeah.
Is there any other exit besides this?
No, it is one way
Okay.
in, one way out crevice.
Perfect. So when we were searching through it, and we got the weapons. You know what? I'm gonna take all the guns. I'm just not gonna load them.
Are you hitting any kind of like weight capacity by any chance?
It might be.
I'm not. How many of these guns do you want me to carry?
I'll say that. Well, he did roll.
Uh,
So he did
depends.
roll a 2.
The only thing I didn't write down is my corium. How much does corium weigh?
Not very much.
It's
It's like
gotta be
gold
like
coins.
fractions of a pound.
Here, but Todd did roll a 2, so I'll say that there was 2 working pieces of machinery. I'll say the chainsaw and the
But a
pistol.
rifle would weigh quite a bit.
Yeah,
Please. Yeah.
I'll say there's 2 working pieces of machinery. I'll give you guys the chainsaw and the pistol.
All right. Just saying that. Well, I have a staff which weighs 4 pounds listed, and that's what I got for my gun.
Right.
Arcane firearm.
And I'm currently at 91 pounds out of 120 carrying capacity.
Okay, so all the other guns seem to be not in non-working order.
Perfect. But how many are there?
4.
4. All right.
How much do they weigh? I'll carry them for you.
No, they're very light. It's a pistol. You can snag 4 pistols. 4 non-working pistols. Corium powered based non-working pistols.
Now, would they be working if I put a shard of corium in them?
No, they're broken. When Todd rolled, he got a 2, so there was only 2 working items in here. I'll say it was the pistol and the chainsaw.
I'll carry the 4 pistols for
Well,
you.
that's fair.
Okay.
Okay.
I have to make a stat sheet for a corium-based chainsaw, though. All I know is
Have
that
fun with that.
Marshall.
Because all I know is that I'm a skill.
Let's see if it's worth the 15 strength it takes to use it.
15 strength. And it took a chip to use. Okay. You guys go back up. Oh.
Maybe during your long rest, you can fix up these pistols and make a second working one. What the hell?
Parts.
As you guys leave the room, you guys go back into the room with the 5 slaughtered creatures. Is there anything you'd like to do?
So there's one other exit. Gotcha. That we haven't explored yet.
Head north?
Yeah, there's
Hey,
the
Gromit.
northwest.
I'm surprised you're not digging up all these guys' daggers. I'm sure you could probably make use of them. Are they any good at throwing them?
Not really. And honestly, they're pretty heavy. I got a gun. Got my blow dart, flute. I got my other favorite knife.
You got all those hats.
Rapier. Got the rapier. Yeah, no. I only know I forgot that.
He's also got all these
You
outfits.
know, PP was so heavy. Like, holy crap. I'm pretty sure I'm just stealing PPE equipment as well. So I got like coveralls. And I got
that's like barely fits you, but like just basically does technically.
And then it's like work boots. It's like I don't have the work boots on because it's like okay, then I can't jump anywhere. So
he's got a big miner's outfit on and stabbing people.
Yeah.
Okay.
I tried this recently before.
You guys are continuing north then?
Didn't you say there's supplies on the table or something over here?
There was a supply table and you guys went over to it.
Okay, never mind. We're good. Okay. Yep, the other room, the unexplored hallway.
Okay, you guys go to the north room. I will roll a d6, a 6. That means Gertie gets to roll me a d20. And I don't know if Kelly's awake.
Wake up, Kelly.
Wake up!
Wake thyself.
Hey.
Yep. Hey.
I'd like you to roll me an encounter check. A d20, no modifiers.
Oh, shit.
Your turn.
That's a 10 flat roll.
A 10. Okay. A 10 is... What was the first one that was rolled? 11? Ooh, this one's a good one. Okay.
And a trap door and everybody falls.
And this one is a 2...
Spikes. No!
2d6, actually. In the encounter of them. Wow, that's a lot. You guys enter into this other room, and you can see that this room begins to get a little bit hazier. You can see that finally this haze begins to thicken. You can see that you guys are getting really deep into the depths of the mine. You can see that there are 7 of these creatures that have these long hooks that pierce into the ground as they walk. You can see that they don't have feet at all. They have like these really thin arms that come up to their body with a little bit of a fur track that goes across their purple carapace. Where their neck sticks out, there's a long open jaw and a squiggly little tongue that comes out of it, with their beady black eyes. I'll say that you guys are able to sneak up into this room to see that there are 7 of them creeping around, almost like sniffing over dead bodies. Some that it looks like they've clamped down on and chewed upon.
I'm just gonna look over at Evan and just give him that look like, what even is all of this?
Why would I know? This shit's bonkers. But
Rats. Now we got spiders. What's going on?
careful, voice down. Just
That's how many
We're
times.
going to fight these. I think we need to get the drop on them really hard, fast,
It's either that or you could
and
try to
focus fire.
you could sneak around them. But it's here that you can see that there's only one other way to go, and it's going west. And it's in through that hallway that you can see that there's this almost bit of like a radiating bit of color that comes through.
well, I mean, if we go around them, they'll be there when we come back, most likely.
Most likely. But if we can get through without fighting, that's one less encounter to kill us.
What are they doing? Eating?
Right.
You know?
Well, they would be quiet enough to make it through.
Can we see who they're eating? Like,
I think we can
is that
try.
just-
It looks like
Minors?
minors, not children. Minors.
People who mine things,
Yeah.
not people who are minors.
I guess what you get.
Well, people who mind things could also be mine.
I watched Galaxy Quest. I know that joke.
Okay.
Anyways,
If you guys
yeah, let's try and sneak around.
if you guys would like to do that, I will give you guys stealth checks with advantage against their passive perception.
Ooh, I rolled a nat 20,
Jeez.
I rolled a 15 plus 2, 17.
and that's a 20 plus 2.
17 plus 6.
Oh god damn it!
Oh,
the 12.
God.
With advantage, man?
Oh, with advantage.
With advantage? That was just my first one.
A 12.
17 plus 6.
I can imagine Gertie gets around that too, being a rogue and probably being very stealthy.
Well, here.
I don't know. Her stealth points aren't super
I
rad.
must say,
Oh,
I
I
help her. I'm like, I got. Oh, how is our rage doing?
who?
The mist.
We'll
Oh,
get to that.
Why would you do that? Why would you remind him?
We're gonna get to that. It's every couple of rooms. So like you went to a room, went back, came in,
Okay.
went to another one. So yeah.
You're the one who asked about the homework that was due.
Gertie, what'd you get?
To be fair, so am I.
So you gave him a book of vampire stuff after Strahd, and then you're asking us like, what is he gonna do?
Yeah, after
It's your
Strahd.
own fault.
During Strahd.
Gertie, what'd you get?
For what?
Stealthing around.
Oh. Ooh, that's a 17 plus 3, so a dirty 20.
I think enough people got over a 20 as a collective group. You guys can sneak past these creatures.
God, I love grading on a curve.
It is here that you guys go into the next passageway. And it's here that, Evan, you see that subtle footprint coming off again. You see that there's footprint, sock, footprint, sock. The room that you guys go into next is a large cavern. This looks like it was where the end of that mining was happening. You guys can see that there is a radiant in the ground of purple and green, as if part of the earth itself was corium. You can see that there's crusts and bits of it, not except for the giant hole that's in the ground. And not only is there a giant hole, there is a extra large tentacle that comes out of it and wriggles and wraths from the earth. You can see that there is a hole, like enough of the hole around it that some of these creatures might have been spilling out of. In this moment, you can see that there's one person in the room, Scooter, looking up at this tentacle. You can see that he turns around to all of you, and you can see that his eyes are completely glazed as white. He begins to float. He begins to raise up into the air and hold a hand out. Have you come to return to me? Have you come down to see me again, Sir Nicholas?
Who the fuck are you?
Shit.
He holds his hand out. He goes, how could you forget? I killed you. I am all. I am its beginner and its creator. I am the end and I am the all. I am Zeolanthia. As he holds his hand out, magic.
Your name sounds like an STD, mate. I don't know you.
He holds his hand out, and swirling necrotic magic begins to swirl in his hands, and that's where we'll end our session.
Oh shit!
Here we go, killing again.
All I can envision was Half-Life, like the original Half-Life with the tentacle. Just.
It is
I don't know if
it
you
is like a large tentacle out of the ground.
Yeah. That's why I envision.
I'm thinking Gravemind from Halo.
Rise and shine, Mr. Freeman.
Rise and shine, Mr. Micey.
Oh, if we'd like to finish off with a con save, go for it.
Oh no!
From the other room.
Yeah,
Constitution.
Hey, 18 as well. 15 plus 3.
Plus 4. I got a 22.
Okay.
I'm rolling 14.
Plus.
Okay, the only person who can fail is Gertie. Gertie.
I got a 17.
Okay, con save from the haze. One last time.
Fuck yes, that's also a 17.
Everybody is resilient to the haze. But it's here that out of the hole, you can see that the haze is getting thick and pours out of.
Fuck.
I was so sure Gertie was just going to go all rage mode again.
I definitely thought so too, especially when I've been like consistently rolling poorly on these fucking checks. I have a -1 to Constitution. Like,
oh, you've been doing good then.
Those are your choices. You made that choice.
I know.
You decided to make a grappler dual wielding with low con.
But like, how often in a D&D campaign do you come across so many fucking Constitution checks?
Like,
All
it's not
the
even
time.
just about this. It's not even
No.
just about the saves, because Constitution also gives you more HP.
It's a good
so
thing.
you can be in the middle of combat.
Mm.
Come on, how many people I want to be poisoned right now? And they haven't been. Like 75%.
Like a caster going low con, kind of dangerous. We just naturally have low health
Yeah,
anyway.
just ask Ron all about that.
Yeah, Belagar is always one hit away from death. Always.
As long
I'm
as
just
it's
happy
only
that
one.
hideous laughter finally worked.
That's pretty brilliant.
That was
Yeah.
awesome.
That was great.
Not only that, like, it worked, and then like he failed several saving throws after that.
Yeah.
You're like,
3 in a row. 3 in a row. Yeah. So end of the session.
Good shit.
Would you guys like, dislike?
I loved the imagery at the end of the giant tentacle. I was just, oh no, Scooter, what the hell?
No, Scooter's being possessed though. Like, he survived this long. We just have to be really careful and not kill him.
Yeah, you know they had to put Old Yeller down too.
This is your friend.
I mean, my friend probably died already a long time ago.
Look, I'm just saying, as soon as he gets violent, all bets are off.
He's being possessed.
We can
Yes.
hold out hope.
Yes, but you and I are just irritable as fuck. Matter of fact, everybody other than Todd.
Yeah.
Everybody other than Todd is just a hair trigger.
Yeah.
I'm not as much of a hair trigger. I only have one irritable point.
So does everybody. Yeah. Everybody actually only has one. Yeah.
Yeah, I used to have 3.
Yeah. It makes you start swinging.
Yeah.
Like Todd's just having a pretty good time over here, and Anthrax is all like, "Ha! Imagine breathing."
Right.
I'm kind of wondering what's going to happen if Anthrax ever finds his old friends again. And then it's like,
So obviously the idea here was to spark some fear and get you guys to go separately.
Yeah, how well did that work?
Look, when we say don't split the party, we don't split the party.
And then you can regroup in the mine. And I thought it was
No,
going to be this
fuck that.
tactical thing. Now watch. Fucking... What the fuck?
Ha!
It's the entire reason I had to give you 2 carpets in Blood in the Water.
Yeah.
Because you guys wouldn't have split the party into 2 chunks, one that could fly and one that couldn't. It wouldn't have happened. You guys would have spent an hour of real life time trying to figure out how to get everybody on the boat.
Of real life time.
An hour of real life time just trying to figure out how to squeeze everybody onto that boat. Even if it had to kill one of you to do it.
Too funny. So you guys explored 1, 2, 3, 4 rooms out of my 14 room dungeon, but you guys took the deep route, so you went deep in fast, and then you just took the path. So yeah.
And we didn't have to kill those 3 people.
Nope.
Because I was the foreman.
Look, your plan paid off immediately. You are now foreman Gromit.
Yeah.
Also, Sheriff Gromit. Because now you have the cowboy hat and the gun. We just need to get you a badge. I'm sure we can have Evan make you a shitty little badge that just says Sheriff Gromit on it.
Crafty one up real quick.
Sheriff.
I just want to hear you. I want to hear you say the line, but in the Kermit voice. Reach for the sky.
In a town with no law.
You know what we said? I watched that Lightyear movie, like the cartoon, and it was not that good.
No, it was actually really bad.
Yeah.
It made me sad because I felt like it was going in a good direction of the classic kid who struggles with, being a perfectionist, but it didn't get far enough into it though. It kept missing the mark and going for the easy laugh instead. But I liked how it was affecting his friendships though.
I haven't even.
I kind of do, but it's if you're gonna do that constantly, that's gonna be you're not gonna stop.
Yeah.
For your actual friend, after 4 years, and as you keep going, skipping time. At the end, it's I did it so much, and oh, Zurg is me, or Zorg, whatever the fuck his name is. Yeah,
Evil Emperor Zurg.
Yeah,
It's supposed to be his father, not himself.
but it is himself.
But it's supposed to be
It's his father in the movies, the Toy Story movies.
Here's the other question I had: why couldn't the other self? Why couldn't it be voiced by Tim Allen?
Because Hollywood doesn't like Tim Allen anymore.
But it's just his voice.
Well, where they get
You just need his voice, yeah.
Exactly.
I was just going to ask the same question. Well, who are they buying their cocaine from now? Because that's just unfair. Because he would do your housework for you. He'd work on your house and sell you cocaine. He was all in one package.
He was a
He
total
truly
neighborhood
was.
hero.
He was a modern day hero. He was a modern day Beowulf. He slays the dragon of housework. And also gets you high and fucks your wife.
Not all heroes wear capes.
Yeah.
Some of them snort off of them.
And somehow he has a show was on history or something where the people make a certain thing.
But yeah, coming
Yeah.
back to it, great roleplay, guys. Really enjoyed it.
Yeah, I was really happy. Watch out, Gertie.
It's a lot of fun.
Stop getting angry.
Wow.
All I could think of was I tried to save you with
Silvery bars.
silvery barbs, and then it didn't work. So I imagined it's like I saw the dagger, I watch it hit you, and then only afterwards did I say something.
E for effort.
Anyway, guys, I'm gonna hop off and get some rest.
Agreed.
It's great to be back to D&D with you guys. I
Agreed.
missed it so much.
Are we gonna try for next week, considering this is a storyline boss fight?
So
Yeah,
I will
absolutely.
not be available next week, though. It's my company poker tournament that my boss always sponsors me for.
Does it get really late?
shit, right.
I don't remember.
Oh.
Yeah, it does. Well, actually, I got here. I usually get home maybe about 11 o'clock. So up to you guys.
I'll also be late on that day.
Like real late?
Caleb has access to my character sheet.
Who did we lose?
Kelly, like real late?
I don't know what time specifically late. There's a movie night that I'm going to. It doesn't start until like 6 o'clock.
A good movie runs about 2.5 hours. Yeah.
Right. So I don't know how late I will be. Maybe like an hour late.
Connor, you got something?
Yeah, I was invited to a wedding in Newfoundland just before Christmas, like the first week. So I don't know what I'm going to do with the Secret Santa. So I will. It's on December 17th. So
On my
I think it's
birthday.
Oh,
Yep.
So December 16th, I will not be around because I will be on The Rock.
Right.
Yeah.
We can
So
figure out a
I
day
would-
for that. Isn't Christmas on the weekend?
It will be, yeah.
Yes, on a Sunday.
So we could probably do a Friday still.
Friday's the 23rd.
Are we gonna have a holiday session on that day though?
We could have a Christmas good feely session if you guys would like.
Sure.
As long
I
as
mean-
there are censor things in time.
Yeah.
Kelly,
It
why
could
don't
be good.
why don't you run a Christmassy good feely game for us?
Do you want a good feely game? I don't know if I could do a good feely game. All my things so far have been the last one that I ran was based in an asylum and made a deal with the devil.
That's fine.
That's good feeling.
Yep.
How is that good
That gets me ready for Christmas.
feel?
That's definitely for the spirit.
We got the trifecta December birthday, so
That's
Mm-hmm.
true. Wait, who's the third? It's me, Connor, and who else?
no, it's me, you, and Will.
Oh, Will. I'm sorry.
And
Wow,
you
just
should boy.
forget me, I guess.
You
Okay.
know, I'm sorry. You know what? Your video ever on, so it's hard for me to memorize a face to the name because I don't fucking have a face to memorize. So there.
Ooh.
That's fair.
And the most recent face photo of you also has a helmet.
Yes.
That's
So,
Yeah, that one.
Yeah.
Will, how far are you on the mask?
I'm actually almost done. I just
Nice.
nice.
really, it's just like small details I gotta do. It's not a big deal, and then after that I gotta paint it. That's it. What I'm worried about is when I'm all done with the paint, the more thinner bits, specifically the chainsaw bits, the chainsaw teeth,
To
I'm
melt?
worried that the paint might start chipping on those because they're kind of flimsy. You know what I
Okay.
mean?
Oh, yeah.
So with that flimsiness, if I lay it down wrong, you know,
Hmm.
the motion might cause them to like start chipping pretty quick.
Yeah.
But
It depends on what kind
I
of paint
do.
you're using.
Huh?
Doesn't it depend on what kind of paint you're using?
I'm using spray paint for the base coat, and then on top of that, another layer of spray paint to give it the good
Spray
metally
paint.
shine.
Can you put like,
If you just do a lighter layer of it, it's not going to have an issue. Just
or like a
coat
spray
it.
poly? Would
Mhm.
that protect it from chipping?
Maybe. We'll see.
Because poly shouldn't affect your metallic look, because it's just clear, right?
Yeah.
Or
That
even,
with it being clear, it should be okay.
yeah. Or even if you wanted to be extra careful and like hand paint the poly on there instead of spray paint the poly if you want to prevent any of that granular texture.
Mm-hmm. That could work.
That could work. Maybe.
Could work. We'll have to see.
Yeah, we got the trifecta for birthdays, and
Let our
yeah.
powers combine.
Yeah, if you want to run some spooky, creepy Santa stuff, that's totally fine. Or some weird afflicted elves. Yeah.
Or you could run something like the spirit of the new movie that I saw a trailer for called Violet. I think it was called Violet Christmas.
Violent Night.
Or Violent Night, yeah.
Yeah.
That movie looks so good.
It's funny.
It looks so bad, but it looks
Yeah,
so
it's
good.
horrible. It's one of those, like, can't believe they're making this kind of movie, but they did. Santa
That's
movies.
exactly the reason why I want to watch it.
We could all be misfit toys and have to go fight the Yeti.
Ha.
Yeah. The Abominable Snowman.
Yeah.
It reminds me of the Mario trailer. Did anyone see the Mario trailer
Yeah.
when all the penguins are throwing the snowballs at
Yep.
Bowser and he's like, and we have more where that comes from practically. It's like, love it. I love your effort.
I just wanted Mario to run
Sad.
in.
It seemed like Jack Black was doing a better job at being Bowser than Chris Pratt. So I was like, what
Being
is
Mario.
this place? Whoa!
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just want Mario to run in, grab a penguin, and throw it off the edge.
Yeah, that's what I want to see.
Yeah. It's what every kid did
That's
in
right.
N64 game. Yeah. Just throw that penguin off the edge.
Watch me, mother.
Yeah, do it in front of the mother.
Or you drop the one off and they're just like, this is not my child, and it's just like, then whose is it? You're the only mother penguin. Like,
Father, no.
where'd they all come from? And then you hook them off the edge because they get too confusing.
Oh, how's your Star Fox coming?
It was going pretty good. I played it a couple more times to get a couple more of the badges, but I actually got into, like, I'm trying to finish Metroid Prime.
Ooh,
very nice.
That's a hard game.
Already.
It is an annoying fucking game, actually.
It's a really annoying game, and the most.
If you want to 100%, you can beat it. But
The most.
if you want 100%.
I'm at the most annoying part is where I thought that I did good, and I went to the ruins, and it says, now it's basically time for a scavenger hunt. You got to find all those Chozo artifacts. This is the most amount of bullcrap in a video game. It's a scavenger hunt, man.
Yeah.
It's a scavenger hunt.
Yeah.
It's not cool. Not a cool way to like end the game.
Yeah.
And like the map is so big and so extensive as it is. Like I had a lot of fun getting up to that point, and the bosses, like the 4 mainline bosses, were really cool. And I've suddenly had this huge halt of having fun.
Yeah.
I'm having a scavenger hunt.
That's about right.
It's hot
As far as
garbage.
feelings go. Yeah.
Right?
One thing about Metro Prime is like when you found a boss, you're like, "Oh shit, I didn't mean to. Oh crap, what do I do now?" And then it's like, if you want 100%, you have to like actually do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, like it's going really well. It's going great. Really not happy with that part.
Yeah.